What's up, people? How y'all doing out there? It's your boy Easy Work Boxing. About to hit you everywhere but under your feet with this one. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank y'all for tuning in to the show. Y'all know what time it is. We got to talk about this boxing, baby. We could talk about whoever, whenever, why-ever, any form of boxing. We talking about it tonight, baby. One thing we got to talk about that's brought up. I want to wait till some people get on here. Is the fact that we might not be seeing Manny Pacquiao versus Errol Spence. Now, this is gonna really hurt. This is gonna really hurt if this don't happen. We already been hurt, you know what I'm saying, by the Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury situation. Got to skip that. Now, you know what I'm saying, it's a possibility that we may not be seeing Errol Spence Jr. versus Manny Pacquiao. So, it's kind of hard out here for us boxing fans right now. We don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what's finna happen. But I do hope to see Manny Pacquiao versus Errol Spence. I hope whatever going on with that promotional company, I hope it ain't enough to stop the fight. We as boxing fans need this. We hungry out here. We are hungry for fights. We're hungry for fights. What is Errol going to do when he loses to Pacquiao? I think he's gonna go and move up. I think it wouldn't be safe for him to even go near Terrence Crawford, especially with his confidence down from him losing to Manny Pacquiao. I think the best thing for him after that to do is move up. Or he could stay at 147, but I think his next fight will probably be with Keith Thurman or Hughes. See, Errol is really in a situation where, you know what I'm saying, he got to bring the firefights. And he's doing that with Manny Pacquiao, but after Manny Pacquiao, if he beats Manny Pacquiao, there's nowhere else to go but to Hughes, Keith Thurman, or Terrence Crawford. So he in a little rough situation right now. But I think if he loses to Manny Pacquiao, the smart decision would be to go to 154, get himself a break. You know what I'm saying? Go up there, get some fights, get his confidence back. That's if he loses to Manny Pacquiao, But, if he loses, it's a major setback for him. I know that much. It's a major setback for him. But y'all know it's a chance we might not get a chance to see this fight if y'all been watching boxing news lately. Y'all know it's a company trying to sue Manny Pacquiao, trying to stop the fight between Errol Spence and Manny Pacquiao because Manny Pacquiao basically hit a lick for $3 million. I had some type of agreement with a promotional company, and that promotional company has said that they have lost money due to Manny Pacquiao, signing this fight with Errol Spence Jr. But basically, it sounds like Manny Pacquiao has proof that he didn't break any contractual deal with them. So basically, he just got him $3 million off top, and he just hit him a lick. That's basically all it is. Some promotional company gave him $3 million. Now they mad, talking about they losing money because he's supposed to fight Michael Garcia, and we know that didn't happen, right? So I guess they're upset. They want to try to stop the fight. They're trying to cock block the fight, man. That's what they're doing. They cock block. They cock blocking the fight. They don't want to see us, be happy on August 21st. Sad situation going on. Also, y'all, if you can, send $10 to the super chat. If you can, $11, something like that. I'm trying to pay for the Errol Spence fight. I'm requesting all for my birthday on that weekend. I got to watch that fight, y'all. And I'm having YouTube money, which is going to be $100. So please donate. But y'all, let's talk about this boxing, man. One question I got to really talk about, I was thinking about this at work. Where is Devin Haney? Where is Mr. Devin Haney? I haven't seen or heard from Devin Haney. Oh, who I got? What you mean in the Spence and Manny Pacquiao fight? Oh, I got Manny Pacquiao. I'm rolling with the OG, baby. I'm rolling with the OG Manny Pacquiao. I think Manny Pacquiao gonna go out there and show Errol Spence, you know what I'm saying? Age ain't nothing but a number. He gonna leave him. He gonna leave Errol Spence Jr. And that from that training, I mean that sparring footage of Errol Spence that got leaked. It don't look like your boy gonna be doing too good out there, y'all. It don't look like your boy Errol gonna be doing too good out there because that sparring partner was nowhere near Manny Pacquiao, and he was getting it in too. Now I didn't really like. I don't like how they try to make it seem like the sparring partner was just getting it in on Spence. He wasn't really getting it in on Spence, but one thing he did show me is that he ain't nowhere near no Manny Pacquiao, and if that's his sparring partner, he fighting like that, he in trouble on fight night. You know what I'm saying? There's no hating on Errol or nothing. Now, I ain't gonna say dude was on there whooping him. They over exaggerated that. You know what I'm saying? But both of them was getting off. I say dude probably got off a little more. You know what I'm saying? He probably got off a little more, but that guy ain't Manny Pacquiao. And you can clearly see that guy ain't Manny Pacquiao. But that's what I got going in on that fight, y'all. You know, I got to roll with Manny Pacquiao. You feel me? You know, I'm getting a lot of slack, a lot of hate, a lot of people who saying they love the channel. They get on here very upset because I'm not choosing Errol Spence to beat Manny Pacquiao. You know, I don't know why y'all so upset, but you know, I'm not your average channel. I'm not gonna give you what you want. I'm not gonna be one of these channels that's going out here just telling y'all shit just for the hell of it. I don't believe that Errol Spence is gonna beat Manny Pacquiao. Errol Spence is a good fighter. I take nothing away from him. He got where he is from knowing how to box, how to fight. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think that he has. I think he has enough in his arsenal to beat Manny Pacquiao. That's, you know, not hate. You know, I understand that's y'all boy. You know what I'm saying? But what else we got going on in the world of boxing? Oh, Keith Thurman and Tank. Tank calling out Keith Thurman. Do y'all believe this? Do y'all think this real? I'm gonna ask y'all. Do y'all really think that this real? Do y'all really think that Tank Davis will actually step in the ring with Keith Thurman? To the people out here, me personally, I think it's just all talk. It's all hype. You know, once again, smart move by Mayweather Promotions. You know, what better than to hype his name up by screaming he'll fight Keith Thurman? But I think that somebody got in my comment section and they brought up the fact that Keith Thurman, Tank is 5'5" and Keith Thurman is 5'7". So I guess they were probably trying to say that that's a even fight. Keith Thurman will knock Tank ass out the ring, bro. See y'all, people are so hyped up off Tank fighting these Santa Cruzes and shit like that that y'all think Tank just goddamn He-Man. If Tank run up on Keith Thurman, he gonna get his damn jaw broke. I'm telling y'all. Y'all must forgot now, because I go in on Keith Thurman. Don't mean y'all go back and check my boy resume, bro. Go back and check Keith Thurman resume. It's people on Keith Thurman resume that will beat Tank ass. And y'all got the audacity to sit out here and just sit up and think, oh, well, that's a good fight. That Tank probably could, man. Keith Thurman will beat, boy. Let me tell you something. Tank better not even run up on Regis Prograis. Fuck Keith Thurman. He better not even run up on Regis Prograis. Y'all better quit with that Tank unstoppable force shit. Tank a good fighter. Tank out there handling his business. He beat who in front of him, but it's all an illusion. Y'all saying this, y'all talking about Keith Thurman. What about Devin Haney? What about Teofimo Lopez? What about Ryan Garcia? Richard Coleman? Huh? What about them? Tevin Farmers, Shakur Stevenson. What about them fighters? Calling out Keith Thurman, we don't want to see that. That's just talk, man. They know what Floyd didn't want to fight Keith Thurman. Okay? Floyd didn't want to fight Keith Thurman. What the hell make y'all think he gonna send Tank in there with him? To fuck up that pay-per-view money. Don't let that lost the man Pacquiao fool y'all. Keith Thurman a dog. Yeah, he go weak. Yeah, he weak for the body punches. Okay, shit. He a human being. Shit, he ain't no cyborg. He made out of iron. Shit. Yeah, you hit him with a body shot, you might beat him. But if you don't catch Keith Thurman with no body shot, you either gonna get your ass knocked out or hurt. Y'all forgot about Keith Thurman, dog. You know what I'm saying? Errol Spence. Why you think every time they mention Keith Thurman name around Errol Spence, he get all up? No, you gonna have to fight him one day, Errol, or you gonna move up. But like to answer the question that you asked earlier, James, if Errol was to lose this fight, he gonna move up because there'll be no he draining himself to make 147. If he don't have a title, there's no reason to stay at 147. You know what I'm saying? There's no reason for him to sit there, drain himself again to go collect titles. So he gonna move up. I really think Errol Spence is gonna move up anyway, even if he beats Manny Pacquiao. That's what I think. That's what I really think. I think that even if he goes out there and he beats Manny Pacquiao, Errol Spence is gonna move up anyway. Because it's 3 hard fights left for Errol Spence at welterweight. It's either Keith Thurman, Ugis, or Terrence Crawford. If he beats Manny Pacquiao. Keith Thurman, if Keith Thurman will be a damn fool to fight Tank at a catchweight. See, that's how he got whooped by Manny Pacquiao. Rushing into shit and wanting big paydays and wanting to fight legendary Manny Pacquiao. And then after the fight, you talking about his hands felt like cement. So you shouldn't be, hell no, he shouldn't get in there with Tank at no damn catchweight. He better not do that. If Keith Thurman fight Tank at a catchweight, I'm gonna stop being a fan of Keith Thurman. He is no longer my #1 fighter. I wouldn't do that shit. I wouldn't do that. Oh, you already know Coach Lamont. He running from Bud, baby. He on the bicycle. I'm telling y'all, if Errol Spence beat Manny Pacquiao, he gonna move up. Ain't number 3 dangerous fights left for him. And he done picked around and dodged around them damn 3 fighters very well. Money talk, bro. Keith old ass don't care about it. Yeah, Keith, I ain't worried about no loss. Keith ain't worried about no loss. See, which is good, because see, once I think they take them losses, then the fear of losing it is all out their mind now. See, I'm expecting hopefully to see a greater Keith Thurman, but I know he needs them tune-up fights. So he doing too much talking and want to be commentating. Get your ass back in the ring, bro. We don't want to keep hearing you doing all that goddamn talking. And, you know what I'm saying? Get in the ring. That is my favorite fighter, Keith Thurman. He brought me back to the sport of boxing, y'all. What's up, Chief Red? How you doing today, brother?
What's going on, man? How my audio sounding?
You sound pretty good, bro. You all right?
Okay, cool. Yeah, man, look, dog. I don't know, but the way Tank can remove him, it might just mess around and happen. If not, he gonna fight Roller.
And see, I know that's what's up
That might,
because I didn't even like the fact that Jones were even considering talking about Riley Romero versus Tank. I hated they even brought that shit up because now people are focusing on that shit instead of him going down there and fighting Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez, all the fight. You see what I'm saying?
Bro, Tank is a casual fighter, man. Tank,
Yeah.
like it's crazy. Like to name call a fighter a casual fighter, but he's a casual fighter. Like he got a lot of fans and he got a lot of haters, and that boy gonna make a lot of money fighting a lot of nobody.
He gonna make a lot of money fighting a lot of nobody.
Hell yeah.
At the end of his
Hell
career,
yeah.
when it come back down to it, Floyd gonna be sitting there laughing at him like, 'cause I made all that money off your ass, and you ain't nowhere near where I was. You ain't
Nah,
no.
he ain't gonna. He can't surpass Floyd Mayweather. The only way he'll surpass Floyd Mayweather will be to stay with him a while, leave, and then fight. You know, basically he'll have to use the whole Floyd Mayweather blueprint on Floyd Mayweather.
And high value, you right. Tank can beat him with a body shot. But if he don't land that body, man, go back on. Watch Keith Thurman's resume, dog. For y'all coming here talking about that Tank shit. Keith Thurman will fuck Tank up, y'all. I'm telling y'all. Tank don't even want to fight Devin Haney. What make y'all think he gonna run up on Keith Thurman?
Mm-hmm.
He don't want to fight
Keith is kind of old. How old is Keith now? Like 33?
I think he's about 32. 33 something like that.
I don't know. I don't know easy. I don't know easy. Look, man, the tank boy for real. The tank boy for real. As far as his talent, you see what I'm saying? As far as his talent, you know what I'm saying? I can sit up there and watch him, and I'll watch his fights. Dude, for real. He ain't no.
Your audio keep going in and out, bro.
No.
Your audio keep going in and out. Yeah, I gotta mute you for a minute, bro. Your audio going out. Thurman hairline running from Tank, bro. Have you seen?
Hi.
Chief Red, I gotta mute you. Your mic messing up. Yeah, Keith Thurman. You know that's what happened when you grow your hair. You know what I'm saying? I used to have long hair too. You know what I'm saying? When you grow your hair, that's what usually happens. You know, but Keith Thurman, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully he still got that power. Hopefully he ain't like Samson, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully, because he ain't got his hair cut off, he done lost his power. Like I told y'all, Keith Thurman is my #1 fighter. He brought me back to the sport of boxing. Y'all have forgot all about what Keith Thurman was and did in the sport of boxing. You know what I'm saying? But when one time come back out there and show up, y'all gonna see what time it is for real. Y'all wondering, man, y'all know what's up. Y'all see why Errol don't even tell me he don't like Keith. He don't want to fight Keith. It's a business, right? That's what y'all say when it's time for Errol not to fight Terrence Crawford. It's a business, right? So why wouldn't he want to make money and fight Thurman when people would pay to see it? Thurman should not fight Tank as well. He will gain nothing. Facts. He should wait to fight a reputable opponent, welterweight, and regain the title from Errol if Errol don't run. Facts. I like that. You are right. That's the answer, bro. You are the answer, bro. You just said that. Thurman, he a dog with his tail. I like that. I like that, dog boy. I see you gonna go in. But y'all forgot about what Keith Thurman is to the sport of boxing, man. Y'all forgot. Hey, I really don't too much care for this type of stuff on my channel, bro. I don't like, kid shit. If you're gonna be on here, bro, act like a grown man, talk like a grown man, bro. I don't like all that. You know what I'm saying? This ain't the motherfucking Showtime at the Apollo. This ain't no fucking comedy hour. You know what I'm saying? All that sissy shit, gay shit. Ain't nobody got time for that, man. Be grown. Handle yourself like a man. Well, we got Mr. Going through mental problems, Ryan Garcia back. He had the shortest mental problems I ever seen in my goddamn life. At one point, you gotta go see doctors and you going through mental shit, and now you're up there punching in the air again. He went through the quickest goddamn mind problems ever with his punk head. Hold on, let me see if Chief fix his mic. Chief, you still on with me?
Yeah, I'm still right here with you, man. Can you hear me now, man?
Yeah, I hear you. Now I had to mute you out because it kept messing up the sound.
Man, I think it was because I was outside, man. I had to jump in the whip, go to the store, give me some doggone cigarettes, bro.
Oh, I feel you. I feel you.
For real. I just pulled up at the store. I gotta give me some cigarettes, man.
How did he did him but turns around and do the same? It's a good point, Robert. Thank you, Robert, for that comment. He doing the same thing to Bud. He doing the same thing to Bud. Hey, now, Chief Red, what was
Yeah, get a box of Marlboro Menthol 72. Hold on, bro.
Okay.
October 2nd, 1989.
Oh, that boy coming for you.
Gotcha.
Now, don't get me wrong, that boy, he a Spence fan, but that boy, he keep it thorough. That boy keep it thorough.
No, ma'am. Thank you. You have a good one. You too.
But like I asked the question earlier, where is Devin Haney? Huh? Where's Devin Haney? Ever since he got rocked by Linares, we ain't heard nothing from Mr. Soon to be protege Floyd Mayweather. Hey.
Shit, I'm back on with you, bro.
Okay. What you feel? What's up with your boy Devin? Well, I know that ain't your boy, but I'm saying, what's up with Devin Haney? Where he at?
That is my boy. He's just chin suspect as hell, but that's my guy, man. I'm running with him. But man, look.
Rockabye, baby.
Devin Haney, he's having a hard time trying to get folks to buy into him, but at the same time, man, Devin Haney got a lot going for him because he got a lot of haters. He got a lot of haters. And in the sport of boxing, when you got a lot of haters, you can make a lot of money.
Oh, yeah, his haters. I'm not hating on him as you know what I'm saying, a man, but when it comes to this fight game and he's up and he say they call him the next Floyd Mayweather, he the next protege and this and that, I just don't believe the hype.
Nah, he ain't that good.
Superior.
He good, but he ain't that damn good.
He is a good boxer. He is very talented as a boxer, but now we know if he fuck around and he get tapped on that chin, the fight may be over.
Yep. It just might be over with if he get hit, man. He ain't Floyd. You know what I'm saying? He a damn good fighter though, but Floyd, man, I'm not the biggest Floyd Mayweather fan, but folks gotta realize young Floyd Mayweather, Pretty Boy Floyd, he's one of the most talented boxers ever.
Ever. That's my thing. When I tell people Floyd is TBE, to me, it's not because people just bandwagon because he's rich and this, that, no. I have been watching boxing since I was 8 years old. I have never seen a boxer do what this man do. That's why I say he the best.
Yeah, he different. He really did different, especially when he was young. Oh man, he was something. Who was that dude? Who was that dude that everybody loved, man? That used to always get beat up, but he'll fight his heart out.
I know you're talking about. Damn, what is his name? He said that was his toughest fight of his career. Hold on. Your mic messing up
Okay,
again.
fighter.
Your fight, Emmanuel Burton. That's his name, Emmanuel Burton. What's up, Coach Lamont?
What's going on, big dog?
Nothing much, man. Welcome to the panel, man. Just talking about the sport of boxing, bring your 2 cents in, please, sir.
What's the topic?
Really, the topic, we just talking about all fights. We talking about fighters that we ain't seen in a minute. We bringing up, fights that's happening. Whatever you want to talk about, just bring it up, bro.
Who y'all just was talking about?
We was talking about Devin Haney. I'm wondering where is Devin Haney? I have not seen or heard from Devin Haney since he almost got his ass knocked out.
Ain't Ryan is mandatory?
Man, Ryan don't want to see Devin, and he should fight Devin. He should.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And I was just saying that on my
They ducking him
on my channel. I have never seen a number one mandatory, not pursue the title like Ryan Garcia.
But remember, Ryan was talking about when he was on Mike Tyson podcast, like he ain't really going for no belts. He talking about he trying to make major fights, like to draw big crowds. I guess that's what he was claiming. That was his.
See,
you know what I'm saying? Angle.
I'm sick of this goddamn.
He say belts don't matter.
I
don't know where you get that from, but
they want to push the process too fast of being a superstar. They thinking out here thinking that.
But they already basically superstars. You already got the fans.
No, they're not. They're boxing superstars. They're not household names. See, Mike Tyson, Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao are household names. Those are, you know what I'm saying?
No, I'm saying like all the kids know who they, you know what I'm saying? The young kids know Ryan Garcia, you know what I'm saying? Like that. That's what I'm saying by like, he got like eyes. People know Ryan Garcia more of through the internet than boxing.
I don't really see how, because I don't know anybody who really, like, I did a video when I went in Walmart one time, bro. I don't know if you've seen it, but I went around just literally walking up to people asking them if they know fighters.
Right.
Like, no, some people say, yeah, it is fighter. But when I ask them, like, do you know Floyd Mayweather? Them they everybody. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody know him.
You see what I'm saying? In order to be a superstar, you have to give people a reason to notice you. And that's by fighting good competition.
Right.
Floyd would have never been Money Mayweather if he wouldn't have did what he did as Pretty Boy.
That's
Pretty Boy, you see what I'm saying? Pretty Boy brought him to the money. That's what made people want to see him, was being Pretty Boy, fighting good competition.
Yeah.
So when they out there just talking about, I'm not chasing belts, and I'm not, how are you going to get to that level if you're not chasing belts, if you're not fighting A-level competition?
Because I ain't really there for the love of the sport. I don't know if you want clout or what. I really don't get his angle, but
I think Ryan Garcia want to be an actor or an Instagram model.
Yeah,
he want to model draws or something for.
He want to look cool. He want the look
for Gucci or something. If that's what you're gonna do, Ryan, go ahead and do that. But to get on here and lie, he dope Javier Fortuna. Ain't nobody talking about that. He just dope.
Oh yeah, that's who Devin supposed to be fighting, Diaz. But they say Diaz ain't take the fight or something like that.
JoJo?
Yeah.
He might
That's who Devin supposed to be fighting.
He might get his ass dropped fighting Diaz.
You know what? And that's kind of funny because I thought Javier Fortuna beat JoJo Diaz.
Me too.
Yeah, that's who Ryan supposed to fight him.
Yeah, Ryan was supposed to fight Javier Fortuna.
So Diaz supposed to be fighting Haney, but they said I don't know if they said Diaz ain't take the fight or something. I just was looking at that like yesterday. I forgot.
At one point,
something going on with them two though in the works.
They were saying that Tank was possible for fighting Diaz too.
Yeah, I remember that.
I like that rather than him keep talking shit, talking about fighting Keith Thurman. That Tank shit just get on my nerves, man. That shit really pisses me off what they doing with him, but you gotta respect it because it's good management and they moving them well for the casuals, but at the same time, like, God damn, bro.
What happened with Tevin Farmer?
Huh?
I ain't heard of him in a long time.
Man, since he lost that title, man, he sitting back and eating off all that money he earned doing all the fights back to back.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I
Tank posted.
every week.
That's another dude Tank supposed to been fought.
Kirill Lomachenko, Tank folks fought him. Of course, Steve's in that 130.
Well, if y'all expect Tank to fight somebody that is gonna be able to beat him, y'all gonna have to be waiting. Y'all gonna be waiting for another 5 years at least.
Man, that's what it's looking like, bro. And it's getting horrible out here. It's getting horrible out here, man.
Yeah, Tank. I don't see Tank fighting no Thurman, but I just was on Blue Blood thing. He talking about some Tank's gonna hurt Thurman.
Man, Blue Blood don't do that. Man, Blue Blood.
He don't let nobody join his chat because I sure be on the. Like, you a clown.
I done got on ES News channel before. We was talking about Canelo, me and him one night about 2 in the morning. I waited about 30 minutes to get on his channel. He deleted the whole goddamn video because I was on that dog Canelo.
Yeah,
who was on Champ side? Let me get on his one time.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he.
And I said nothing wrong by Earl.
Man, you know I got right on his case. They was so mad at me, man. Cause I had to back Crawford up like all y'all do is the whole channel hate Crawford. Like, dang.
You see what I'm saying?
Y'all be like how y'all sitting there hating? Y'all wouldn't even dare step in the ring, but y'all can hate.
Shout out to the channel.
Like, man,
y'all
the funny thing is, nobody was hating Crawford until the EJ versus Crawford situation popped up. And nobody had
everybody was riding Crawford.
Then all of a sudden, Crawford
he move up. It's an issue.
Crawford ain't fought nobody. All
of a sudden, Terrence Crawford ain't did shit his whole career.
How you become undisputed?
But when he first got undisputed, he was just the GOAT.
Yeah,
right.
But when it's time to fight EJ, he ain't fought nobody. Who is he fought? Bum. He a bum.
That's what this is. Like, if somebody a bum, why not whoop that bum?
That's what
expose that person.
Beat him out his dirt ass clothes. You know, go beat the shit out of him. He a bum.
And then they swear Porter been just calling out Crawford for years. Like he was.
Oh man, that's another man in pursuit of
I swear.
Y'all heard me. That's another mandatory.
When he fought Ugas, was that Ugas when he fought Ugas, was he lumped up?
He was. I wouldn't say lumped up, but he.
I remember an interview they asked him about Crawford. He was like, I don't know. I don't know which one that was.
Crawford, that dog.
I gotta find that interview, man, because it was after one of these interviews. They was like, "What about Crawford? He got the stuttering." Like, I swear, I'm like, "What?"
Man, they don't want to see Bud, cuz they know what time it is.
They know.
Real life.
Then I'm gonna tell you, especially when it comes to EJ, they know Bud done got all them bad habits. They know Earl like to go out and drink and party and do all this shit. Bud, you don't never catch Bud out on the scene like they're doing none of this shit.
Oh yeah, and so we can remind the people that when we talk about Errol Spence ducking fights, I'm finna show y'all this little clip. You know, this is from Facebook, YouTube. Don't strike my channel, please. But I'm gonna show y'all this little clip right here. Y'all remember this?
Yeah.
Yes.
Y'all remember
that? You got hurt by Kel When? We seen you get wobbly, leg. We seen you get wobbly. Then what? We seen you after that. Wait till I hear you. Sorry. You gonna look like Benavidez. You gonna look like one leg. I'm gonna make one mistake leg. What you want to bet on? What you want to bet on? Bet 100,000 on that. Let's bet $1 million. Easy. Let's bet $1 million. You getting that money, right? Easy. Let's bet $1 million. Easy. We talking there. Talking crazy.
Yeah.
You know the sad part about this? I used to like Earl Spence a little bit, but Charlo's turned him out.
Discusses Jeff.
Yeah. I like
Charlo made him a lame.
I like, you know, one thing I like about him is his shit talk. When he finna fight, I like how he talk to him. You know what I'm saying?
Who? Spence.
He talk that real trash, bro. You know what I'm saying? I like that about him.
Yeah, he be calm and all that, but he just got the. I feel like he just was a follower behind Jermell Charlo. Like, cause you know Charlo, he always be hyped up. Spence wasn't like that. When he started getting that little money, he changed.
Who, Errol?
Yeah.
Man, you remember Sonic the Hedgehog?
Yup.
Sam's gonna knock all the coins out of his ass.
Straight up.
Gold coins going everywhere out the ring.
Do his ass here, man. Look, dog, that dude don't want that shit, man. He already know what's up, bro. Especially like I say, man, like they know the difference. They know EJ ain't disciplined. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you got hurt by Quinn.
My bad.
We seen it while we late.
And then you could tell he wasn't on nothing when he was over tough with his friend.
Right.
They know.
He said, "I'm talking to you."
Crawford like talk to me. I'm the one
right.
who get in that ring and put these things on you.
Oh yeah.
You got your homies on the side. They the ones supposed to worry about the side.
He wanted to fight little dude on the side.
Yeah, like dude, like 2 foot tall. I'm like,
Aaron said, "No, talk to me."
he sized a little homie. He was sized a little homie up and everything. Later in the video, he bring it up again. Yo, people on the side gonna get knocked out. Remember he said that?
Yeah, his man ain't talking about nothing.
Them niggas need crowds, bro. Crawford, he'll move with just you see how he move? It's just him and him.
Man. Crawford a real street dude, man. One thing about Earl, dude from the suburbs, man. You know, ain't nothing wrong with folks from the suburbs. I ain't from the ghetto. You know what I'm saying? But dude from the suburbs, he ain't like this for real.
Man, Terrence been shot
I
in
can
his head.
tell.
Terrence was shot in the head at a dice game, bro. That Charlo, that EJ shit, acting like they from the street. This is what I don't understand. If y'all grew up in the hood, who paid for y'all to go to them goddamn amateur shit?
Right.
Who was paying for all this shit if y'all was so broke and fucked up, Jamal and Jamel? Y'all put all that goddamn line. Y'all some suburb niggas who used to pick on niggas who couldn't fight.
That's how Harrison was calling them out. Like, boy, you're a cornball.
That's what they used to do. They used to pick on niggas in their neighborhood who they knew couldn't fight because they was boss. Y'all urban boys, put that gangsta ass shit out. A dude from the streets ain't got to act like he from the streets. You feel?
Nah. Most dudes that when they hit 30, they don't even want to act like they from the streets.
Exactly.
You know, I like it. I like the energy though. You know what I'm saying? When they get ready to fight old Jamil, I like this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Yeah, don't act like a tough guy.
His ass lost.
Hey, real shit though. This is what ain't nobody talking about. This how I be knowing like people don't really be paying attention. Charlo won 100%. I ain't trying to make no excuses for him, but look at that weigh-in, that Brian Castano weigh-in. Look at Charlo, and then look at Charlo when he get ready to fight Eric Saluda.
What's the difference?
Shit, he looked drained against Castano. His muscles look flat. You know what I'm saying? Cheeks all shrunk in. When he did his little pose, he ain't even raise his damn arms all the way up.
I
Like,
agree with you on that. He did look like he was crying.
his shoulder. Didn't they show a picture or something about his shoulder was messed up?
Yeah, and that's just
mm-hmm.
to show you I'm not biased because I don't like Jamel Charlo. You know what I'm saying?
He
Yeah,
too
he did
tough.
look
Yeah. He like, it's like, I'm telling you, Harrison said it all, man, when they was talking. He's like, well, I used to get bullied or something back in the day.
Yeah.
Like,
Did y'all remember he cried though?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even like to play PlayStation because I don't like to lose.
He did.
Bro, I used to go to school with a dude like that, man. Like he'll get so mad at some shit, he'll start crying and be ready to fight anything.
He said, I don't even like to play PlayStation.
Y'all remember? Hold on, bro. Let me see if I can find
That's
it.
crazy. He did say something like that.
He said, I don't even like to PlayStation. Like to play PlayStation because I don't like to lose. Let me see if I can find it. Jamel Charlo after Tony Harrison fight.
That man, bogus.
I can see Jamil as a youngster, man, get into a whole lot of fights just because he can't control his emotions. Just on the strength. Like somebody joking on him, he can't joke back because he ain't funny. So
He
he'll
probably used
just
to punch
get
walls
mad.
when he used to get on punishment. When he get punishments.
For real, trying to tear the house up, just one of them little crazy little shit, right?
I'm telling y'all, they used to jump on dudes in the suburban neighborhood who they knew couldn't fight. I mean, come on, they was little boys boxing. So you know 9 times out of 10, they'll probably whooping the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all in the suburban neighborhood. Y'all know they was in the project, their ass got hit in the head with a brick or something.
Right.
Somebody's mom would send their ass out there with some batteries and some socks.
Yeah,
He's up.
Go get his ass back, baby.
that hurt one. Man.
You gonna take an ass whooping from me, or you gonna go out there and do what you gotta do? I think my homeboy mama do that when we was up. His ass like beating his ass while he fight.
Man.
Oh shit.
I can't wait for this Crawford Porter fight, man.
Ooh.
Man. Ooh.
That fight gonna be so cold.
That's
I know Crawford finna.
all walk his ass.
That's gonna be. I can't wait.
Man.
But it's so funny how they played out though, because when the Terrence Crawford shit got heated with EJ, man, that's the first thing a lot of guys was talking about. Man, he ain't did nobody. He need to fight Sean Porter. I'm like, what the fuck he need to fight Sean Porter for? And why he just can't go straight to Earl? But now he's gonna fight Sean Porter. I guess these motherfuckers got their wish.
You know, I'm just so happy that Terrence is finally finna get that.
Did y'all see EJ sparring video?
He finna, oh man.
Lord.
I'm happy Terrence finna get that opponent that they say he needs so bad. And yes, sir, I did see that fall. Man, Pacquiao gonna tax that ass. I keep telling them. That boy can't even move like Manny Pacquiao when he was in that beginning of the era. Now I ain't gonna say, like I said in the beginning of the video, I ain't gonna say that boy was just
Porter
defense ass. But if that boy ain't wasn't in no Manny, and he was doing work with Errol.
On life.
He was getting Errol good work.
And Thurman was landing way more on Porter than Manny.
Who that?
Landing bombs on Porter. Thurman.
Yeah.
Like far as I'm saying how he was landing more on Porter when they was fighting. It's like you could tell Pacquiao movement, he get up out of there.
See, the reason you gotta understand is Manny Pacquiao is not gonna didn't give Keith Thurman a rematch because if you watch the later rounds, he know what's up.
Yeah, he was eating some big right hands.
Yeah.
When Keith Thurman started standing in front of him and putting his guard up real high, he started figuring Manny Pacquiao out. And that's when he started walking him down. Manny Pacquiao know what's up.
Yeah, he probably would have lost a rematch.
in my opinion, Manny Pacquiao chose Errol Spence because he know he can't move as good as he can, and because Errol Spence drains himself to make 147.
Mm-hmm.
He
So
shared.
Errol Spence about as big as Jamel Charlo. They down to the same size.
Errol Spence should be a 160 pound.
At least 154.
No, at least 160. Errol Spence said himself he walk around at 190, 185. He said that years ago. So if you walk around at that, how are you dropping down to 147 like that?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Now,
I'm gonna tell you what's crazy though. Ain't nobody talking about how Manny was trying to get 40 million to fight Terence Crawford, but he only getting like what 15 to fight EJ. This should tell everybody something like right there.
That should tell everybody.
They had to go to Saudi Arabia and call the damn sheik to try to get.
They do not Crawford and their careers, man.
Right.
Only fighter I see at 147 giving him hell for real is Keith Thurman, bro. Or giving chance to good fighters Keith.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that because Keith can move real good and he throw punches from funny angles and shit, especially right them hooks. You don't know where them bitches coming from.
Man, and then Keith can box. Keith got power.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the real fight. Like the answer, bro. He said that, but I've been telling people that everybody talking about Spence. Spence is an easy fight for
Bud, I think.
Yeah, he is. He too simple.
He wants to. His only defense, he doesn't move his head.
Yeah.
His only defense is he step back and throw a left hook. It's his only defense.
Right. Bud gonna beat the ass, baby. He fights Spence. He too simple, man. But see, what he banking on, what was he? A lot of people don't realize, like what you saying, he's shrinking down to 147. EJ really be beating dudes because of his size. He just getting there and wear folks down. He don't beat folks because he just got all the skills in the world. He can fight, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying he's garbage, but it ain't.
He also doesn't fight movers.
He don't though. I noticed that.
He don't fight movers. That's his weakness.
Shit, you seen? Look at all them boys. Look what happened with that boy Montiel when Jamal got in there with somebody that can move. We don't even know who the hell Montiel is.
And you seen when he got in there with somebody who can move, he lost, which is Castano.
Castano with Jamil, Montiel with Jamal. Hell, look when Jamal fought what old boy named Corbob. Corbob a working dude, man. For real.
See, it's real funny that Jamal or Jamil never called out Erislandy Laura and they didn't fight Demetrius Andrade. But Jamil actually tried to fight Demetrius Andrade. But it was a contractual. They tried to pay Jamil more than Demetrius Andrade and he pulled out. So they've been saying ever since that he been ducking Jamil Charlo. He been chasing them boys for 10 years, man. I've been wanting to see that fight for a long time. A long time. Canelo have too. It's sad. Even Eddie Hearn came out and said, it's sad. He said, the hardest fights I have ever had to make in my life is for Demetrius Andrade. He said, nobody wants to fight him. Yeah, because they know, man. Nobody like fighting dudes like that. You got to think about it. All the slick boxers get avoided. Guys that's going to move, but ain't going to be there to be hit, but they're going to come in and hit you with some shit real quick, then jump back out, make you chase them around. Nah, nobody want to fight them type of dudes, man. They're too difficult. I think Charlo has a chance against Demetrius Andrade because Demetrius Andrade is chance. But for people to say that Jamal Charlo can beat Canelo, you out your damn mind. Oh, hell no. You out your damn mind. He ain't there yet. That's why Jamal don't take that fight. You know what? I ain't trying to be on no racist stuff, you know what I'm saying, for all the people in the chat or whatever, so don't take this the wrong way. But Jamal, and Earl, all three of them fight the way that they claim Mexicans fight.
They come forward. They don't got a lot of head movement. All they
Yeah,
trying to
they ain't
do
got no
wear your
footwork.
ass out. No footwork. They just want to wear your ass out and beat you up.
He ain't
Jamal,
got
the
no
best one out
bounce.
the three.
Jamal,
Nah, none of that. Flat footed.
Jamel's main punch is jab, jab, right hand.
Yep.
Jamal is jab, jab, right hand, and he may throw a counter uppercut.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, that's it.
Their head gonna be in the same spot the whole time though.
That's it. I done watched the Charlo brother for years. Jamel, jab, jab, right hand. Then he come in throwing combinations. He rarely even throw a jab. He mostly throw hooks. The other brother do the same thing, but he will counter you. Jamal is a better counter puncher than Jamel.
Mm-hmm.
Jamel think he Deontay Wilder or something.
Jamel, I swear to God.
He coming that swing crazy.
I'm sorry, I ain't like that punk shit he did when they was talking about Wilder said he need to be slapped. He go to talking about he got killers and this and that. He didn't say he was gonna slap your killers. He said your ass need to be slapped. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He felt them words.
When you talking to a dude, you and him beef, he talking about what his cousin. I'm talking to you, bitch. I ain't talking about you. I'm talking to you.
All right, leave your cousin them out of it.
You trying to put your cousin them into it, putting killers into it. He said you need to be slapped. What are you gonna do if he slaps you? That's power shit, but you so hood though.
Man, dude paying them folks for protection like Chris Brown, man. I don't want to hear that shit.
Them niggas scared. They pay, I bet you any kind of money, it's some boys out there in Houston that they hang around that they don't want to hang around.
Mm-hmm.
You feel?
Yeah, but they feel like they need them because they paranoid. They talk too much shit.
But they don't want to be around. They ain't gonna tell you can't come.
Nah, they really feel like Trey. Goddamn, let me out. Let me out. Shit.
Brother, Joe, let me out. Yo, let me out. Don't get y'all head out here. Respect, y'all some rich niggas though. Send a donation if you can. Though. But as far as fighters, you know, I talk about you in boxing, man. As far as fighters, they getting y'all too much hype. Y'all had a card that y'all lost on together. Matt Corbo beat Jamal, the Southpaw, and they say Matt Corbo stayed in a bar drinking, and he beat the brakes off his ass. Tony Harrison beat Jamel the same night. Y'all both lost on y'all premier card. These are facts. This ain't no hating on the Charlo brother. These are facts. He lost to Brian Castano. It's facts.
They be banking too much on their power, like because with the Corbo fight, he almost got him out of there. Almost. They be banking on their power
for 1 round. They gave Jamal that fight because he staggered that man in 1 round. That man he hit Jamal in his damn mouth so much he should have tagged his fist on his face. Straight left hands all night. Straight. I'm like, God damn. I was like, well, this the night Jamal lose. They get on the scorecards, Jamal win. I said, God damn.
Mm-hmm. But nah, man. But see the thing about guys like Jamel and Jamal, in my opinion, they got a lot of natural fighting ability. You know what I'm saying? Like they big, they strong, they can take a punch, they can give a punch. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas don't get tired. I don't know what these folks be eating and drinking. These folks don't get tired.
Their condition is second to none, bro. That's why you can't really count the Charlo brothers out, because it could be the 12th round, 11th round, it could be losing. I seen Jamel do this against Julian Jackson Jr.
Mm-hmm.
Man, second to none. You have to be worried when they man, them boys, they don't get tired, bro. I don't know what they doing, what training they doing. The Charlo brothers gonna bring it though.
Yeah, they will. They some good fighters, but it's just you can tell like they haven't worked as hard as they should on their skill set.
It's basically like this: if the Charlo brothers, if they fight a good elite boxer, they're gonna lose.
Mm-hmm.
If they fight a good, smart, elite boxer, they are gonna lose. Hell no, I did not, and I'm not gonna take it. Hell no,
No sir.
no,
No
sir.
sir.
I'll go live in the woods or some shit before I take that shit.
Well, we know you ain't fighting Jamil because Jamil said you gotta take the vaccine and show him a copy of your social security card if you want to get in the ring with him. Now Jamal said
You gotta take an AIDS test to get in the ring with Jamil.
okay. You gotta get secret clearance for the government, y'all type of shit to fight Jamal. And you can't be under 24, 25. What's the age limit? Shit.
Let's talk about Chris Colbert. Well, he's out of the ring ass. He talks so much shit about everybody else. You ain't trying to be unified either, young bro.
Mm-hmm.
You talk a lot of shit, but you ain't got in there yet with a black fighter or elite fighter yet.
Mm-hmm.
Why you talking shit about Errol?
Mm-hmm.
Why you talking shit about Deontay Wilder? What are you doing, Chris Colbert?
Hey, keep talking. He doing exactly what he need to be doing. Keep talking shit, because that's the only way Chris Colbert gonna get some things. Because that's the crazy part about it, man. I remember Chris Colbert when they called him Lil B-Hop, and I'm like, okay. I started checking him out. I'm like, okay, the youngster can fight, but ain't nobody really checking for him. Like, don't nobody be talking about him.
Because he ain't trying to fight no goddamn body.
Not even that. They just don't be talking about him. Ryan ain't trying to fight nobody either, but shit, everybody know Ryan. Though, so he need to do something to get his popularity up. Fuck it. Talk about Wilder, big ass. You know you can't whoop his ass anyway. So shit. You know that Wilder can't beat you up. They gonna dog Wilder. Come on now. Chris Colbert, what, 5'6", 5'7"?
See, they keep talking shit, but see, I know in my heart, I know Ryan Garcia will beat Tank ass.
Ooh, I do not know that in my heart.
Ryan Garcia will whoop his ass. Look, due to Tank height, Tank gonna have to come in. And by Tank being a southpaw, Ryan is gonna throw that fast ass left hook and gonna catch Tank and gonna fuck his world up. And Ryan Garcia is a finisher too.
Yeah, he is. I will give him that.
He's and he has power.
Yeah, he do.
Theo Santa Cruz.
He do. He can't move worth a damn, but that left hook dangerous. Lord have mercy. It's something about Eddie Reynoso fighters, man. Have you noticed every one of Eddie Reynoso fighters got a fire ass left hook?
Yeah.
Just like Valdez when he fought Burchell, that boy was looking. Woo,
Man,
God damn.
I want to see him and Steven, Shakur Stevenson take it on, man.
He don't want that smoke, man. Shakur ain't gonna let that boy touch him.
That's a fight I want to see, bro.
Well, Bob better get that checkbook ready because he gonna have to pay Valdez.
I want to
take that slow ass 12-round butt whooping.
I want to see that, man.
I would like to see it too, man. I want to see Shakur fight, better competition. But they once again, bro, them folks do not want to fight no sleep fight, especially Shakur Stevenson, because dude don't get touched.
Oh yeah, Shakur, in my opinion, is the new Floyd Mayweather. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion. Hold on one second.
Yeah. Are you good?
Hold on, Sean.
Yeah.
I gotta get something out of the car right quick.
Say no more. Go ahead. But yeah, Shakur, nobody want to fight dude, man. Dude ain't gonna get. Come on, man. You think Tank want to get in there with him? Tank got all that power and all them skills, but he get in there with a dude like Shakur, he just gonna get tapped all night in the face. Whap, 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 whap. He ain't gonna be able to close the ring out. The boy feet too good. I'm trying to tell you, just like Devin Haney with Ryan, man, look, the crazy part about it, if Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia get in the ring, Devin Haney gonna whoop his ass for 12 rounds, and everybody gonna say, oh man, he ran the whole fight. Well, how was he connecting all these punches if he was running? He must have been doing some fighting in between.
Who that?
if Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney fought, Devin most likely has gonna be Devin Haney gonna outbox him for 12 rounds, and everybody gonna say, "Oh, well, he ran the whole fight."
I think Ryan gonna knock Devin out.
I don't. If he catch him though, Ryan can punch. I'll give him that. He can punch. He can't do much else.
Now think about this: if older Linares can catch Devin Haney and have his ass doing a stinky leg to the ring, I think Ryan Garcia with his fast ass hands can catch him too.
Yeah, but you gotta think about it. Devin was standing in the pocket with him too.
Yeah.
Devin wasn't just strictly boxing. He was trying to, put on a show because everybody want to criticize him, talking about his fight so boring.
Yeah. But see, I think Shakur Stevens gonna whoop Devin Haney too.
Yeah. They'll never fight though. They'll fight. That ain't gonna happen.
Devin Haney outbox the fuck out of Teofimo Lopez.
Yeah, I think so too. I think Devin really the best one out of all the young lightweights. It's just the fact that he ain't got no power, and it looked like he ain't got no chin. So he better, more skilled than everybody, but he's subject to get knocked out by any damn body.
And that's why, you know what I'm saying, with him and Tank, I used to think Devin Haney would just walk through Tank, but due to Tank power now, and I see that chin suspect, Tank got a good chance of beating him too. But that'll be a good fight. It's a good fight with anybody that Devin Haney fights. I'm not trashing Devin Haney. I'm just saying, where are you at? You're supposed to be the protege of Floyd Mayweather. We found out that you know what I'm saying, he got hit like anybody else. That's what happened in the sport of boxing. But I'm just saying, it put a blemish on this protege thing. You see what I'm saying? When Floyd was 22, he wasn't getting shook up. Floyd was shaking motherfuckers up.
Yep. Real quick.
It's a total difference.
Yeah, it's a big difference, man. You know what I'm saying? But some guys just ain't got this chin, man. Like, that's why I go back to the Charlos. Like, they just haven't worked as much as they should on their boxing to me. But as far as just a natural born fighter, they top notch.
Oh yeah,
them guys can take punches.
They old school fighters. They just don't have the skill set.
No skill set at all. But Lord have mercy, they land them right hands though. It'd be a short night round.
They're gonna make it do what it do now.
They just, I ain't gonna lie, man. I wish them dudes would have worked on themselves more than what they did, man, because they got the, like, as far as, you saying that Canelo can't be Jamal, with Jamal can't be Canelo, which he can't. If Jamal had been working on himself this whole time and his boxing ability, he'll have a chance against a guy like Canelo. You know what I'm saying? Canelo ain't invincible.
No, hell no.
You know what I'm saying? He a bad motherfucker, but he ain't invincible. But Canelo, he a worker.
The first thing people got to understand in the Charlo and Canelo fight, Charlo is not a mover. Which means he going to stand there and try to outbox Canelo, and Canelo on another level now when it comes to that boxing.
He is.
Now, the chance that Charlo will have against Canelo is that we all know that Canelo is a 3, 4, 5 round fighter. So in the later rounds, Charlo could possibly knock out Canelo. Real fact. That's fact. We all know that Canelo is a front runner.
Yeah, he ain't got that. He ain't got a lot of stamina. He don't.
Hey, but what you feel? Let's talk about the Caleb Plant and Canelo situation. Who you feel was at fault?
Oh man, that's a tricky situation. I think Canelo asking for a little too much.
With Plant, when I heard about the remarks of the negotiation from Plant, it seemed like Plant to me was more worried about how much money Canelo was getting, which has nothing to do with your ass.
Yeah, he brought up the highest payday, but my whole thing was like, okay, if Canelo get hurt, Caleb Plant gotta sit there and wait on Canelo. Now this is what folks ain't talking about, since everybody when they talk about these boxers, they want to bring up money.
Yeah.
Caleb Plant ain't got a whole lot of money. He got money, a lot of money to regular folks like us, but in the
Yeah.
sport of boxing, Caleb Plant ain't getting no money. So if Canelo somehow go down, dude probably gonna need to fight somebody to get him a little income coming in.
True.
Go ahead.
I mean, I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, I was just saying this why Caleb Plant was probably like, look, bro, to me, that's the whole stipulation of the contract that made sense to me. Like, if Canelo go down, Caleb Plant got to sit there and wait on Canelo. Caleb Plant ain't rich, and then I don't know him personally, but he might be spending more money than he making at this point. So he might need to take a fight in between it. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure he ain't gonna come out and say, "Look, bro, I ain't got money to be sitting around not fighting nobody. I need to fight." He probably ain't just gonna come out and say that just like that. But I'm putting two and two together. You know what I'm saying?
My opinion of it is, even if he has to wait, you're waiting to be undisputed. You're waiting to get the biggest payday you have ever had in boxing. I have no problem with Caleb Plant requesting for $10 million for this fight. If you want this belt, which Canelo needs this belt for his legacy to be undisputed, if you want it, give me my goddamn $10 million when you gave Kovalev $12 million for that rigged ass bullshit ass fight. You want to be great, give me my goddamn $10 million. But see, it's Caleb Plant to me that's causing these situations, this problem. He did the same thing with David Benavidez. Every time it's time for him to unify fight somebody who could possibly beat him, he comes with some bullshit talking about, my hand hurt, not too much time to train. Now you worried about Canelo being guaranteed $40 million if you become sick. That has nothing to do with you. Are you planning to become sick? Are you planning to catch COVID? Because other than that, there should be no worry for you. Caleb Plant is full of shit.
But see, if Caleb Plant, something happened to Caleb Plant, Canelo still gonna get the fight. But see, the thing about it is,
that has nothing to do.
Ain't nobody. But see, that's what I'm saying. Ain't nobody even stopping and saying to think like, is Caleb Plant saying no to the fight, or is the PBC telling Canelo we ain't doing this fight under these conditions? You see what I'm saying?
Caleb Plant saying no to that shit. Caleb Plant didn't want to be unified. And he didn't want to be unified against David Benavidez. He got two Mexican bulldogs in front of him. That's all it is, bro. He got two Mexican bulldogs in front of him, and he don't want no parts of them. He don't want no parts of them.
Well, he needs to fight. He needs to go ahead and fight one of them and try to get his payday. Because the thing, I like Caleb Plant a lot. He a real good boxer, and I like the way he fight. But one thing about him, he get tired, and I don't know about that chin. He gonna eventually lose to somebody. He might as well make it worth his while.
See, I wish David Benavidez could get his hands on a title to force some fights. Because see, Canelo ain't gonna never mention David Benavidez.
Oh no.
He ain't gonna never mention David Benavidez name.
Nah.
And he could possibly beat David Benavidez because David Benavidez is really not a mover. That will be a real deal Mexican showdown.
But you know what? On the Brian Custer, Canelo did an interview with Brian Custer. He said he'll fight David Benavidez. They asked him about a lot of fighters. They asked him about Benavidez. They asked him about Jamal Charlo. Yeah. They asked him about Caleb Plant. But the one dude he said no to was that Andre boy.
I was born ready. He said that shit there.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Get your ass in the ring then if you was born ready.
Yeah, he ain't fighting Andre. I wish, damn, I feel bad for Andre. It's like, God damn, somebody fight that boy.
It's fucked up. It's just like Crawford. It's fucked up, man.
Ooh, somebody, please. Like, anybody.
When you
man? Go ahead, my bad, man.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. You that good? People don't want no parts of it.
Especially like you say, them movers, bro. Them supposed to be avoiding them guys that can move, bro, because they know, they got to try to cut the ring off. They coming forward. They gonna end up running into some shit, especially with the way Demetrius Andre fight. He fight like a drunk Roy Jones Jr. You don't know what he finna do.
Like a drunken master.
Next thing you know, he backing up. Next, he lunging in with some crazy long ass left hook.
And drop a nigga ass. You like, damn. Like, all right, I see why them bitches ducking you. They afraid.
Man, what dude better than a lot of people give him credit for, man. But
Man, they know what it is, man.
they know what it is, man. That style, bro. Like he do things wrong, but he's so fast and so quick, and he got some power behind him too.
You know
He's
what got
tricky.
to stop? I'm sorry. You know what got to stop though? This Jake Paul, this Logan Paul shit. This shit got to stop now. After this
Man,
after this Woodley fight, that's it, y'all. One
Well-
y'all ass no more.
well, I'll put it like this, easy. I don't pay attention to that, but I was on True School Sports channel, right? And he be boxing or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Probably just do some little regular boxing. He ain't no pro or nothing. He got a YouTube channel. But anyway, one thing he said, he was like, I ain't really mess with all that power stuff, but he was like, it's more kids coming to the gym and want to learn how to box because of them. So
That's
dude may actually be bringing fans to the sport of boxing. Once these kids kind of wise up a little bit and
yeah.
be like, and kind of realize that it's just a gimmick, they probably gonna start paying attention to real fights a little bit more.
I mean, when you put it in that aspect, yeah, it's very good because take kids off the street, give them discipline, give them something to pursue besides being rappers, besides being drug dealers. You know what I'm saying? So when you bring it to that point, yeah, it's good that they're in the sport. So, but as far as when it comes to real deal boxing, I could care less about a Logan Paul or his brother. But when you break it down to that standpoint, you know what I'm saying? Yes, you know what I'm saying? It's good that they are there. If the numbers have been piling up in gyms and kids want to box and get out the streets, I'm all for that. I salute them on that.
And you gotta think about it. This gonna, you know what I'm saying, make boxing bigger as a whole. Like I say, once them kids kind of wise up and be like, man, well, what the real boxers be doing? They gonna really, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta think about it. Once they get hurt and stunned and you know what I'm saying, and knocked out and outlet and sparring and stuff, they're gonna start to realize like, man, this real. So they're gonna transition. Kind of like how when you were a little kid, you used to watch Stone Cold and The Rock and The Undertaker. And then
Hey, you heard about how the Manny Pacquiao Errol Spence fight may be stopped? I talked about that early in the video.
What?
Yeah, Manny Pacquiao hit a lick for $3 million off some promotional company, and they pissed off at Manny Pacquiao, and they talking about they gonna stop the fight if Manny Pacquiao don't, you know what I'm saying? I guess give them their money back or some shit.
Oh, well, to be honest, bro, I don't even really care about that fight too much.
Spence and Pacquiao, you don't care?
Not really, bro. Not really, bro. I'm gonna watch it though, but the only way that fight really don't mean anything to me if it's Manny Pacquiao win, which he should. Manny Pacquiao is in his 40s. He's damn near 50. Like EJ should not let little bitty Manny Pacquiao beat him.
I said the same thing about Keith Thurman.
Yeah, we all did.
And I think Keith Thurman is more dimensional than Errol Spence.
Me too. Manny Pacquiao might mess around and beat Earl, man. Earl too simple for him.
I don't think he's gonna mess around and beat him. I think he's gonna beat him. A lot of people getting on the channel, they've been mad as hell at me. Easy, I love your channel. I always have loved your channel. But you don't give Errol Spence any credit. Get your dick riding ass off my channel. Then. If you want me to be on here and be biased, you want me to kiss his ass, say, oh, Errol is just the most dominant fighter. I'll be fucking lying. I don't feel he's the
Nah.
most dominant fighter at welterweight. I feel like it's Terrence Crawford. And I'm
Me
saying
too.
that as Keith Thurman is my favorite fighter. But I feel Terrence is the most dominant.
Yeah, Earl, man. Like real talk, Earl ain't as good as he seemed. Like one thing, like a lot of people don't realize in boxing, man, is matchmaking is everything.
He's been good. He's been having good matchups. He's been picking the right competition for him.
Mm-hmm.
Can't blame him. That's how the business go. But when it comes to him fighting somebody that could potentially beat him, Errol Spence does not want to fight.
Mm-mm.
It's
Then,
always a problem. But
you know what? I think I ain't trying to cut you off, bro. My bad, but
you good.
I think Earl gonna end up fighting Bud for undisputed. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, or even for just a regular unification, may not be for undisputed. For the simple fact that at 154, I don't really see Earl being the same type of fighter he is at 147.
Man, Errol at 154, Errol will do good at 154 because there's really not any real movers at 154 anymore besides Laurel, probably Castano. You know, then Charlo fucked up by losing, so he can't move up and relinquish the belts.
Yeah.
So
I think, but see, I'm looking at the way he fight. He ain't gonna be able to dog walk them dudes like that.
No, he's not. He's not gonna be able to do all that.
Mm-mm. He gonna have to learn some tricks.
I'm saying something about Errol Spence. Errol Spence fought Kell Brook after eye socket fracture, losing and coming down in weight, and Kell Brook still gave him a tough fight. Why do y'all think he's so invincible? This is being real. Why do y'all think he's so invincible? He fought a man coming out the eye socket injury and moving down back, moving up in weight and having to come back down, and had a tough fight with Kell Brook still.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
He fought 12 rounds with Mikey Garcia, a 135 pounder. And the only thing y'all can say for that is that, oh, he wants to show the world. Bro, it's crazy. He wanted to show the world that he could box. Well, goddamn, ain't he Olympian?
Right.
Oh, he can box. Right. He ain't got to prove that to us. Y'all crazy as hell with that shit.
Dude, he ain't that good, man. He ain't as good as he good, but he ain't as good as people think he is, bro. Because I mean, listening to people, I'm like, damn, do y'all even watch the fights and pay attention to what the dude's doing inside the ring to try to judge him? Or do you just say you like this guy, he won, so he the shit, he can beat anybody?
That's what they say. That's what they say.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I watch this shit. Like, I watch boxing, man. I ain't gonna say I watch it every day, but I watch boxing a few times a week. Recent fights, old fights, you know what I'm saying? And I watch it to learn and to pay attention to see, okay, what guys good at, what styles give other styles trouble, you know what I'm saying? Different techniques they be using.
I watch the foot placement. I watch their feet before they throw punches. I watch everything.
Exactly. These guys don't really be paying attention to the fight. They just like a lot of I don't get to the point now, bro. I don't even like to drink liquor and stuff when I watch fights.
Yeah, the only mistake I make when I predict fights is that I have a tendency to try my best to find a way for the fighter that I like more. And that's when I predict wrong. But if I really go in there and I be like, listen, you're going to go on a common ground. Fuck about this your fight. I always get it right. But if I go in there and I'm like, man, I like this fighter more than I like this fighter. Like, I even like Erickson Lubin, but I predicted that he would lose to Rosario. You see what I'm saying? Because I had to go in off what I felt. I felt that due to the power of Rosario, he would possibly stop Harrison Lubin. But I rush my videos sometimes when I be at work and I don't think. So sometimes I have to wait 2 days to predict the fight. And I should have predicted about the body punching of Rosario. He can't take a body punch.
Nah, he can't, especially after Jamel hit him with that jab and he down there had a seizure.
Yeah.
I'm like, whoa.
You know what I'm saying? He
Real
on some
flag.
to be real
But-
with you. He on some Keith Thurman shit.
Yeah, he ain't. He can punch though, but he can't take it. He can't take that punch to the body. He can take a punch to the face though. He can take a punch to the face like a mug, man. But to the body, man. Let me ask you about what you think about Conor Benn. He was supposed to fight today, but somehow he caught COVID or some bullshit.
Oh shit. I ain't really seen. I've seen a little bit of Conor Benn. I think he's a good fighter. You know, strong wrestler. But I think before he come over here, he really needs to step his game up a little bit.
Yeah.
Like he'll you know, have you heard about Kavaliauskas versus Virgil Ortiz Jr. on the 14th?
Yes,
sir.
yes. I'm ready for that fight too, man. Cause a lot of people don't realize Mean Machine can fight.
Yeah.
Like, but see, that's what be wrong with these fans, bro. They don't really try to pay attention to guys they don't know. That's why the Brian Castano caught everybody off guard.
Man, see, you know, like I say, the big channels, they out there, they talk their shit. And they got Kavaliauskas because he beat Terrence, beat him. Now he's a bomb. You know, this man was undefeated. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, this is gonna be a chance for him to show the world that he was not a bomb. And this gonna be
knockouts out of 24 fights. Dude,
yeah, bro. This is gonna be a burn. Hold up, I got big lips. A barn burner.
Oh yeah.
This whole man, I'm gonna watch that shit.
Oh yeah, because I don't think Kavaliauskas gonna go in there to lay down. You know what I'm saying? Because he on the tail end of his career. He only got a few big fights left, and then you gotta think about it. If Virgil whoop him, he probably never get another title shot.
Bro, the only reason Terrence beat him is because Terrence could switch to southpaw.
Yep.
Kavaliauskas has a problem with southpaw. Matter of fact, it's a fighter named Randall or Randy or something like that beat Terrence Crawford in the amateurs. He's a southpaw. I watched both of those. I watched the fight with him, and I watched Kavaliauskas' other fight against orthodox fighters. When he got to the Randall guy who Terrence fought in the amateurs, he had the most difficult time. So I said, damn. I said, if this dude got a problem with fighting him and he could work with any other orthodox fighter, Terrence gonna switch to southpaw and he gonna get him. And Terrence
what it is.
Southpaw and got him. If you're an orthodox fighter, Kavaliauskas 9 times out of 10 gonna beat your ass. I'm telling you.
Yeah, especially a guy like Virgil. Because Virgil, I like him. He real good, but Virgil that'll be hit. He really ain't got a whole lot of head movement. He right there in front of you. He better be hit. And if you can move, because man, Maurice Hooker was doing real good in that fight against Virgil. I don't know why folks don't give Maurice Hooker no credit.
Maurice Hooker arms is too long.
Long as hell.
If you smother Maurice Hooker, you take his power away. Because he can't get power punches that good because you up on him with them long ass arms.
Right. But see, when he fought Virgil, he was moving around trying to create some distance. And he was giving Virgil some work, some real good work. But Virgil was eating him, though. Virgil got a chin. Young boy tough.
Virgil, him and Oscar Valdez will remind me, they are the same type of style. They have the same style. They are boxer punchers. They can become strictly boxers. They can be aggressive. I love Oscar Valdez. I like Virgil Ortiz Jr. I would really like to see him fight Jaron Ennis.
Ooh, you must don't love him that much. He's gonna get worked over.
Yeah, I like to see that.
Yeah, I think that's a fight we'll eventually get, but you know, with that type of fight, you know, it's gonna have to be some belts and some money on the line to watch that one.
Who? Jerome.
Virgil Ortiz and Jerron.
They need to fight now. They two prospects that's calling out everybody. It should be one major prospect calling out all the belt holders. It shouldn't be two guys that haven't fought yet screaming out the belt holders. It wasn't an Errol Spence. Remember when Errol Spence was screaming for a belt? It wasn't an Errol Spence and somebody else. It wasn't a Keith Thurman and somebody else. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If y'all two are the top prospects or coming up fighters, contenders, then y'all two fight each other so they could be one who calls out everybody.
Well, see, the thing about it, Jerron will fight him, but he ain't gonna fight Jerron.
Ain't neither one of them mentioning each other's name.
Nah, they already know. He just how the business of boxing work, man. Both of them guys, they hot, they got a good, they man coming up. You know what I'm saying? And they money fighters for their promoters in a way, not big money, but you know they trying to build them up to where they can so man, especially come on now. Look where's Jaime McGill? You think Oscar finna let Virgil out there loose like that?
Let me answer this question on High Value Beta Bucks, man. How y'all feel about Oscar calling out Canelo? I think it's beautiful. I think it's great. I think that would be a great fight. I think that why not? Canelo, if you don't like Oscar that bad, and Oscar, if you don't like Canelo like that, let's do it. I want to see that. Because I think Oscar will whoop his fucking ass.
I don't.
And even though Canelo, I'm talking about Oscar, come on now. Oscar know Canelo. Oscar know, we fight motherfucker. It's random blood, urine, all. You see what I'm
saying? Yeah.
Ain't no steak eating with me, motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? I bought the steak for you, nigga. When you fight me, nigga, it's straight 100% just skills and talent.
Man, but Oscar about 50. He the one gonna need the goddamn steak.
Yeah, he gonna need it. But I like to see that shit. I just want to see Oscar get his rocks off on Canelo.
Shit, Oscar gonna get his ass beat to sleep, bro. I don't want to see this.
You can't say.
Shit, Oscar gonna get his ass beat to sleep, bro.
You can't say.
All right. I remember what happened to the last dude that got a ring with Canelo. Motherfucker left with a broken face. Yeah.
Man, where is Billy Joe? Billy Joe.
It's over for Billy Joe. That's it.
He quit.
That's it. That boy broke his face. That boy said, no more, no mas.
No mas.
I'm done. God dog, boy. What the hell you hit me with?
Shit that night.
They talking about Fury with some egg ways that need to be checking Canelo.
Man, Canelo. Hey, y'all remember they said that Canelo is permitted to take a certain amount of steroids. Y'all forgot about that? Y'all forgot about that?
That ain't how it go. That ain't how it go, bro. No, listen, bro. Listen, bro, because you twisting up the facts. Okay. They changed the limit on how much clenbuterol can be in your system because of they actually do use this shit in Mexico to meat over there, it be in your blood. They even told the NFL players when they play games in Mexico, like, look, y'all responsible for what y'all put in y'all body. Y'all over here eating this Mexican steak. It got PEDs in it. It got clenbuterol in it. Which clenbuterol ain't no steroid. Not necessarily, but it is a performance enhancer.
What does it do to enhance your performance? What does it do physically?
It help out with your stamina. It's some shit they give like asthma, people that have asthma, and when you take it, you can like retain more muscle as you lose weight too.
Oh shit, that's like that asthma medicine Panama Lewis gave Aaron Pryor.
Mm-hmm. They got all type of drugs out here, man.
That's
But
why
they
you
got
know
some stuff out now, bro. That is a football player. He got drafted like a couple years ago. They caught it in his system. I forgot what it's called. It's some little chemical name, but you take it and you can lose body fat and gain muscle. And anybody know when you got a whole lot of like muscle when you an athlete, that's something hard to do, to lose a lot of body fat and gain muscle. And this dude was a defensive lineman. He was whoa.
You ever been around a child that has asthma and been on asthma medicine since they were like young, like 1, 2, some shit like that?
Mm-hmm.
They are strong as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I was around this girl one time. Her little boy, he was about 5, and he had been on asthma medicine for about 3 years. Me and this little boy played wrestling, and it's coming to my attention in my head. I'm like, this little motherfucker is strong as hell. This little boy is over 5 years old. The asthma, that shit, I'm telling you, the asthma medicine is something. That shit is it's a steroid, right? Anyway, right?
I mean, they got different kinds of, medicine. So it just really depends on what kind of asthma medicine you on. But yeah, some asthma medicine is a steroid. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever medicine that little boy was on, that little boy was strong as fuck. I think he was 4. I'm sitting there play wrestling with him, and he grabbed him, and I'm like, hold up, little bitch, like, little nigga, you stronger than a motherfucker to be 4. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I feel for the next 4 y'all. Cause you gonna
get pieced up.
Yeah, you gonna pieced up real bad. Slammed it, man.
But man, to be honest, I think a lot of these guys are on some stuff, man. Like real talk. There's too much money involved.
All athletes are on something.
They gotta take something. And I ain't gonna say 100%, but I say most likely it's probably like 70.
Who brings a knife to a gunfight? If I know you taking it, you think I'm finna go in there and not take it too?
Huh?
If I know a fighter taking it,
exactly,
you think I'm not finna get on it too? All fighters are on
exactly.
It's just who get caught.
Mm-hmm. Who get caught, and I think not even who get caught. I think it's more so who know how to use it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
See, Victor Conte. Have you ever heard of Victor Conte? He got arrested.
I heard of the name though.
Yeah, he went to the feds for selling, giving fighters and athletes and shit. You know what I'm saying, steroids. He's the guy that told Mikey Garcia to test Errol Spence for their fight, which is why you didn't see no man down.
But see, nobody want to talk about no stuff like that. But it's real. Like these pro athletes be taking PEDs, man.
They don't want to talk about that Victor Conte, man, who been to the feds, baby, for selling steroids to athletes, told Mikey Garcia that he better test Errol Spence. And then what you think after that? No knockdown. A guy that's smaller. This ain't me. This the truth, baby.
Nobody want to talk about this stuff though at all.
We don't want to hear that, and we ain't seen a knockdown since he had that WBC drug testing mandatory belt. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy?
What? Ain't nobody got knocked out.
Ain't nobody got dropped. All men are standing up. All men have been standing up since he got that WBC title. Random blood and urine testing for the WBC title. No man down. But I'm hating. I don't give him no credit. I just tell you the truth, baby.
That's the stuff that folks don't really be thinking about, man. You got to think about, man. These guys are pro athletes making millions of dollars, bro. Like, yes, they gonna take some stuff, bro, to keep making their money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because the average person, bro, it like 5, 6, 7, 8, $10 million at one time, bro, and you can do that a few times, bro. Hell yeah, folks taking whatever. But like I say, it's about who know how to use this shit. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And know what to take, because different drugs do different stuff depending on, like, okay, Floyd and Manny Pacquiao. Don't nobody ever talk about how Floyd Mayweather took that illegal vitamin drip and then turned around and got it approved after the fact he took it.
Oh, you talking about that IV?
Mm-hmm.
You remember they called him at his? They said he was in his backyard. You remember that? They
Don't
said
nobody
Floyd.
bring that up.
They said they showed up at Floyd house. He was in the backyard with IVs in his goddamn body. And he told me
Look,
pushing out. He was doing something. He was dehydrated. Drink water, motherfucker. What is you doing with needles in your arm?
hell nah, them man said I'm getting that vitamin drip. Cause you know what? And I listened to Joe Rogan podcast. He talked about this shit. He said he was with Dave Chappelle on the flight. They be up doing comedy and shit. They live like performers. They up all night. You know what I'm saying? Just running and gunning. He was like, man, I took a vitamin drip with Dave Chappelle. He was like, man, I felt so good. Just gave me so much energy. Whoopie, whoopie, whoop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you gotta think about. See, one thing a lot of people don't think about either, man, is certain fighters got more money behind them than other fighters, so they get different. They get different treatment as far as what they have access to. You see what I'm saying?
The more money, more access.
Yeah. So people don't think about, like, okay, if this guy got a whole lot of money behind him, he got a strength and conditioning coach that's up on all of this shit, that knows what he need to take, what he
Which
don't need to take, what he need to eat, everything.
which is why Canelo is breaking niggas' ass out. You see what I'm saying?
Real talk.
That's why Canelo out there breaking niggas' ass out. But when you say that, oh, you're a Canelo hater. You just don't want to see Canelo win. Fuck you. You're a racist.
Yeah, they get real emotional behind it, but I just be looking at it as far as, cause look, bro, a lot of people don't realize that professional fighting is a lot like dog fighting. You know what I'm saying? It is about your trainer, your strength and conditioning, all of that stuff. You need a good dog now, just like you need a good fighter. But a good fighter in the hands of a mediocre trainer with a mediocre strength and conditioning coach that don't know much is a whole different ball game than a good fighter in the hands of somebody that's up on game and know what to do, know what to take. Got a whole nutrition meal plan planned out for him, know exactly what exercises he needs to do, how many miles he needs to run, how many rounds he needs to spar, and they got this shit down to a T.
What I gotta ask about, bro.
Huh?
Joshua versus you. Who you got?
Yeah. Who you say?
Joshua versus you. Anthony
Ooh,
Joshua.
I got AJ. Usyk gonna put up a good fight for a while, but Usyk ain't. He ain't it.
Right now, in my mind, even though I ain't broke the fight down, I ain't really watched no tape on neither one of them good enough yet. From me seeing Anthony Joshua versus the guy in the amateurs who was the 2-time Olympian gold medal champion, and him fighting Charles Martin, he has a sharp, straight right hand and it's powerful as hell. I'm talking about most fighters, the only other fighter who I see literally throw their right hand like that was Floyd Mayweather when he fought Southpaw. When Keith Thurman fought Manny Pacquiao, he never really threw the jab straight right hand. You see what I'm saying? A lot of fighters will not use the straight right hand against Southpaw. But Anthony Joshua, he has great timing with it. I'm saying, man, I think he's gonna stop you.
And when Anthony Joshua ain't trying to be the biggest dude in the ring, he can actually move a little bit too.
You know what I'm saying? I think that people are really forgetting that Joshua is an Olympian himself. You know what I'm saying? So he is seeing, you know what I'm saying, just the same thing as you get seen. And Joshua is really not a flat-footed heavyweight.
Mm-mm.
So I you know what I'm saying? I don't think that Usyk has enough power to stop Joshua, keep Joshua off. He coming up from cruiserweight for one.
Mm-hmm. And Joshua is big. That's a big ass dude, man.
Yeah, but Joshua also is chinny. Now the question is, does Usyk have enough power to hurt Joshua? And if Usyk hurt Joshua, then that changes the whole outcome of that fight.
Yeah, but I don't think Usyk got enough.
Because Joshua is weak for hooks, especially left hooks from orthodox fighters.
Yeah. I mean, Usyk can make it interesting, but I just don't see Usyk beating Joshua. I feel like Usyk forced this fight because this is it for him as far as paydays. This is it.
I mean, it's
Oh,
payday.
big paydays anyway. He really don't get no bigger than Anthony Joshua.
Yeah, but I don't think he's just taking it just to lose to Joshua, or he just worried about it.
No. I ain't saying he's taking it just to lose either, but I'm saying, like, you gotta think about it. At this point in his career, he done been undisputed at cruiserweight. It's like, bro, I need this fight with AJ because I could lose to anybody. If I'm gonna lose, I need to lose and make 20 million or 10 million, however much money he gonna make. You know what I'm saying? Because in the heavyweight division, you can get beat by dudes you better than. Just like
In the division.
yeah, in the division, but especially heavyweight. What was that dude? Man, I'm so bad with names. The old dude from the UK, the big black dude, man, that stay talking shit about Wilder.
Dillian White.
Dylan White. Remember he got his ass knocked out by who was that, Povetkin?
Yeah.
And he was beating Povetkin, clearly. But shit, Povetkin caught his ass with that uppercut.
No, Povetkin, man, I don't know. That was a beautiful time punch. If you watched it, he faked. He did something like he moved to his left and made Dillian White think that he was finna throw a left hand like hook or something, and he just and Dillian White moved right in front, and he just that was so beautiful about Povetkin.
Povetkin was going to the body. He was going to the body with that left hand so much. Dylan White dropped his guard when he moved down, thinking he finna hit him in the body once again.
Yeah,
he came up top.
And he dropped it and that left. I said, I said, that was beautiful, man. I said, you got him, bro.
That one thing about fighters that carry power, man, they always got a chance in the fight.
Heavyweight division, anyway. That's why people love the heavyweight division so much, because one punch is over.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. And that's crazy. I ain't even real big on heavyweights like that. I like the smaller fighters. I feel like they put on better fights. You know what I'm saying?
Floyd for that?
Huh?
You thank Floyd for that?
No, I always like, even before Floyd, I always like middleweights like Sugar Ray Robinson and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, me
Marvin
too.
Hagler, you know.
You gotta remember the heavyweights when Mike Tyson, Riddick Bowe, all them was around. They ran by.
Yeah,
Floyd
they did.
Them lower weights.
Yeah, he did.
Floyd just can't take that personally. Oscar did too.
Yep, Oscar.
Roy Jones.
We still got a lot of great fighters today. It's just we ain't seeing the matchups we used to see.
Yeah, they won't give us the fights, the politics, and the bitching and the cowardness, and you know what I'm saying, and the pay-per-view numbers and the wrong side of the streets, and A side, all this bullshit going on now.
Mm-hmm. I think it's because a lot of guys ain't making the money. Because you gotta think about it. Think about how much money Sugar Ray Leonard was making back in the what was it, the 80s?
Yeah.
You
Sugar
know what I'm
Ray
saying?
fight, I think Sugar Ray got, if I ain't mistaken, between $25,000 or $50,000 his first fucking fight because he was a gold man.
Mm-hmm. And that
Sugar
was
Ray,
back then.
yeah, he was getting it in.
Mm-hmm. And
He was
these guys ain't making what them guys used to make, and it's like a whole new day.
Sugar Ray Leonard was the Floyd Mayweather back then.
Yo, oh yeah, oh
He
yeah, he was.
Sugar Ray Leonard was that dude. If you want that big fight, that payday, that's why Marvin Hagler, he was pissed off at him. He was like, man, come on, give me the payday, man.
Right,
But see,
right.
Sugar Ray was smart enough to know he couldn't beat Marvin Hagler then. He was too
Mm.
home.
Shit,
That's why
I felt like he ain't beat him when they fought. I felt like Marvin Hagler won that fight.
he fought Marvin Hagler. He said this himself, bro, and this not coming from my mouth. He said him and Marvin Hagler met up one day, and they was sitting there and they was talking. They was at a restaurant or some type of lounge or something, and they was just sitting there talking. And Marvin Hagler told him, he said, you know, since I became undisputed champion and I'm on top of the world, I'm doing commercials, this and that. He said, I don't really have love for the sport no more. Right then after that, that's when he challenged Marvin Hagler.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not coming from my mouth. If you watch the documentaries like I be watching, I love to watch the documentaries to know more about boxing. He said that. He said, when we sat there and talked, he said, that's when I challenged him. He said, because I knew, like, have you ever heard the phrase that when they talk about boxing, they say it's very hard to wake up out of silk sheets?
Yeah. That's probably is Marvin Hagler coin. Yeah. Hard to do road work when you waking up in silk sheets.
You see what I'm saying? So that's what happened. Marvin Hagler, he got to the point where he made it. And he also seemed like, damn, I'm here now, so I don't really need this shit
You
like
gotta
that.
love it. You gotta love it, man. Cause you gotta think about it, bro. These folks making millions of dollars. They got access to stuff. You know,
But you,
it's different when you're a youngster trying to get there.
but you gotta remember too, these people who came from nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So you know they feeling a little comfortable now. I'm straight. I got enough money saved up in the bank. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't got to really go out here and keep getting punched in my face. And I'm doing Pepsi commercials, and you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. That's how it is, bro. That's how it is, bro. But you know, on the come up, them guys be hungry as hell.
Danny Garcia is going through the same thing right now.
Yep.
Danny Garcia
Yep.
don't boxing no more. Danny Garcia is straight outside of boxing.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that too. I agree with that a lot, man. Danny Garcia, he don't
Dan-
love it like that no more.
Danny Garcia could get two fucks about putting on some gloves. The only time he probably just do it just to make sure in case his business ventures back, you know what I'm saying, some shit happen. He still got money bagged up. But he don't give a fuck. Every time you see Danny Garcia now, he fat as hell. He don't care nothing about no damn boxing. I will give y'all some light if y'all want to accept it. Give it to us. Say what you gotta say, bro. Just give me the light. Just give me the light. dun, dun. Just give me the light. Pass the draw. Or you got a bucket or more. Come on, nigga. It's all a scam if you found out the truth. What happened in this country? What's all a scam, James? Which one is gonna catch my flow?
What you say, Eve? My bad.
No, I'm just saying this shit. He said he feels alive. I said, give me the lie.
Shit. It's a scam. He found out the truth. It's scam. It's all a scam. You found out the truth. What happens to this country? What happened?
Now, come on, James. You can't bring it up and don't continue.
Right. What you talking about? Be specific.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Come on, James. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby.
Rick James was this man back in the day, boy.
It's on Rick James, bitch. Enjoy yourself.
But yeah, it's a lot of things going on, James Allen. You know, I ain't gonna really speak on nothing, you know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of things going on in the world, man. But I don't really pay attention to a lot of stuff, and I ain't really worried about a lot of stuff because at the end of the day, I believe in a higher power. I believe in a power greater than any man walking this earth. So, you know, whatever happens in the world, that's just what happens in the world.
Oh, you talking about as far as what James talking about?
Yeah. He sound like he want to get on the conspiracy theory.
Yeah, I told him, man. I got another channel for that. That's Too Real for TV. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see as far as if he talking about it in the form of boxing. That's what we were talking about. So I don't know exactly what he's talking about. I'm trying to hear him. So James, I'm waiting on you to come back. You know what I'm saying? Let us know what you're talking about, bro.
Right. Let us know.
I think he just sent it. Let me see. The U.S. is a corporation. True. Title 28, Section 15. Your state created a legal fiction name for you to be the surety to pay off debts of the state. Okay.
Well, okay, bro. We know.
Okay, I understand that. You know, that's why when you see people sometimes when they go to court, and then I'm gonna jump off this right quick. But when you see people go to court, they be like, such and such name, and they were like, no, I'm here to represent that person. And they were like, are you that person? They were like, no, that's a corporation's name. Like, that's not my name. That's not, I'm here to represent that corporation. You know, so I can understand what you're saying, bro. You know, that goes deep, you know, beyond what we were talking about. You know, subscribe to my channel, Too Real for TV. I need you to come on there. You know what I'm saying? I need to go live on there soon. So subscribe to my channel, Too Real for TV, bro, and we can have that type of discussion. Chief Reg, you back in the building, sir? I say, Chief Reg, are you back in the building? Oh, let me add you to the stream. My bad. Are you back, bro?
Yeah, I'm back. I don't know what happened, bro.
You know, situations.
Wow. They started talking about the wrong thing.
You know, things happen, bro.
Yeah, man, but hey, when it comes to this boxing, that's what I like to talk about. When it comes to this boxing, like a lot of guys, man, when I be like on the comment section, I be responding to different comments and stuff, and I just be just reading what a lot of people be saying. I can see a lot of people they ain't really diving deep into the sport at all in no aspects.
They just looking for who get the most knockouts.
Who get the most knockouts and who the most popular guy at the time.
That's all they do.
You know. But my only issue with these guys is like, if I think a fighter good and I like him, well, not even if I like him, if I think a fighter good, I want to see him fight other fighters that's good. I want to see him fight the matchups that he possibly can lose and want to see how good he really is.
Exactly.
I don't understand this, like, especially like the Earl situation. That's why I'm not a big fan of Earl. Not only this, but one, he ain't is that good to me. But for two, when Terrence Crawford was trying to fight Earl, it's a whole bunch of excuses. What have he done? And this, that, and the third, and the fans was going along with it. Like I don't understand. Like as you as a fan, you shouldn't be trying to ride his coattail and pull his coattail away from a fight.
Especially a good fight.
A good fight, you should be like, yeah, Earl, kick his ass.
Beat him. Go out there and fight him. But when you
Man.
mention that, they, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you a hater. Terrence don't want to fight. Oh, man. Bob Arum then literally came on there himself and said, hey, the only fight that I am willing to pay for is Errol Spence. He didn't tell Errol Spence, the best thing for you to do is stay away from Terrence Crawford.
Mm-hmm.
That's on video. He told you. Remember that? Have you seen
Right.
that?
Right to his face.
He said the best thing for you to do is to stay away from Terrence, because Terrence gonna beat that ass.
Think about it like this, bro. Terrence Crawford pulled up on him with his promoter. Just think about this.
Yeah.
When is EJ pulled up on anybody like that?
With
Pulled up on him. Yeah, backstage, like, yeah, what's up, bro? Let's get it cracking.
Went to Errol Spence fight, and Errol Spence wouldn't let them get in the ring nor come near him.
Mm-mm.
See, people be
Scared of that boy. I think about Bud, man. Bud one of them kids, man. Your mama said, hey, don't be over there messing around with that Terrence boy.
Mm.
I don't want to catch you over Terrence house.
But that motherfucker hit you better pick up something and bust his motherfucking head.
Yeah, I don't want you hanging around that boy right there.
Yeah.
I better not catch your ass over there with them.
She been looking at the screen though, watching him whoop. You see?
Right.
She been whooping the mother little boy. She already done told you, if that bitch ever put his hands on you, you better pick up something and knock his motherfucking. I know. Yeah, you done seen him out here, like.
Real talk, man. They know what's up, bro. And then my thing about a lot of these folks is like I look at the fighters, what the fighters got to say about the situation too. Like if all these fighters are picking Terrence Crawford, you know, it's something. Go back to the Pacquiao situation. Pacquiao was trying to get $40 million, and Bob Arum was trying to go all the way to the Middle East and talk to the prince and the Prince of Persia and shit to get the money. Right, come on now. It take all that to fight Terrence Crawford.
Man, they know what he about, man.
They know.
They already know.
But
and people
if folks do some little history on boxing, Marvin Hagler was the same way back in the day, man. They had, I forgot who it was, but it was two government officials. I think they were senators. They had wrote a letter to Bob Arum and said if Marvin Hagler don't get a title shot within the next year, we're gonna investigate y'all for corruption.
The sad thing about the whole situation of how this shit going, man, with Terrence Crawford is that the fact of how good he is, and this is the thing, people want you to hate him, and this only people who don't understand boxing, because if you understood boxing, you would know why people really love Terrence Crawford. You know, as much as you bash him, I know even the fans who hate him, y'all be like, why y'all like him? Because you are casual. You don't understand. They don't realize this man has stopped every fighter since he has moved up to 147.
Bro.
Stopped every motherfucker since he been up there.
Not even that. He watched everybody he fought.
Every fight he give you is exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Every fight.
And he got the complete package. He gonna box and knock you and bang.
Gonna bring it to your ass. So I don't understand why people be so upset that if you say that Terrence can beat Errol, oh my God, you just hate Errol. No, you don't really watch boxing. You don't really watch the technique. You don't really watch how fighters move, the defense, the skills, the mindset, the ring IQ. You just sit up there looking and watching knockouts.
That's it. Watching highlight tapes and all that.
If you clearly watch the sport of boxing, you will clearly see that Terrence will whoop Errol Spence's ass. Like nothing.
Real talk. He too light on his feet. He got too many angles. Orthodox to southpaw. The boy got power in both hands. He can slip punches. He can counter punch.
Because
Earl is tailor made for him, really.
one thing y'all still don't understand is this, and this is something I understand. If Errol Spence beats Manny Pacquiao and he gets the 3 titles, he still will be VADA tested for that WBC title, which means he will not have enough power like to do any man downs like he ain't been doing since he had that title to knock out Terrence Crawford. And Terrence Crawford is gonna blitz his ass.
Plus, he draining himself to make the weight. Terrence Crawford fighting at a weight that he comfortable at. Because he came up from 135 to 140. Now he at 147. And he always in shape.
I know Floyd Mayweather probably called Errol Spence himself personally and told Errol Spence, Errol, don't take this damn fight. I'm gonna beat your ass.
Hey, he already said, hey man, use these lines from my old playbook. What have he done? Who has he fought?
Pay-per-view numbers.
Pay-per-view numbers.
Like I said before. Pay-per-view numbers. Just look at his numbers and look at my numbers.
Right. And see, that's the thing about real boxing fans. I don't give a damn how many pay-per-views he sold. I don't give a damn if he sold 10 pay-per-views. I know he can fight.
Get your ass in the ring.
I know he can fight. I know that for sure.
Like
I know he can switch hit. Like he don't switch hit for fun. He really can do this shit.
Like I said, I never seen 2 dudes in the street beefing with each other. And they see each other face to face. He was like, well, come on, let's go get a one-on-one. They get out in the street and then they pull out who got the most money. And then like,
play big bank, little bank.
I got more money than you, so I ain't got no reason to fight you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? That type of shit.
That ain't got nothing to do with nothing, man.
They got nothing to do with it. Get in the ring and fight, bro. That's all they talking about. So who made the most money, who got pay-per-view numbers, who crossed the street. Walk across the street.
Right. You should, like, bro, that shit lame as hell to me, bro. Like, you know, I understand it's a business, but at the end of the day, it's certain challenges you're supposed to want to take.
But you know what I'm saying? I understand, you know, this is something I had to understand. You know, when we all were being created and God, you know, it was a common sense line. A lot of people didn't want to wait and they jumped out that line. I understand it now. And so I understand why half the world jumped out that common sense line. You know what I'm saying? And they had no patience to stay in. Because it's logic is stupidity to some people. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Most people don't use logic when they. Man, see, that's the thing about it. That you said a lot. Most people don't even use logic when they be talking about these boxers. They base this shit off their emotions.
Yeah, dick ride, romances, wanna fuck on the low.
Man, I'm like, bro, like y'all, just like with Javante Davis, bro. I was in the comment section. I'm talking about they making so many excuses for Tank, this and that, the third, and I'm like, bro, come on now, y'all like, y'all ignorant, and y'all fine with being ignorant. Tank is good. Matter of fact, I'm going beyond that. Tank to me is an elite, talented level fighter. His talent level. You see what I'm saying?
You saying Devin Haney could walk up and slap Tank mama?
What?
I'm just saying, I'm putting it to in this aspect. Yeah. Devin Haney could walk up and slap Tank mama, and then get in front of the camera and say, Tank, I slapped the shit at your mama, and I'm gonna beat your ass if you get in the ring with me. And then next thing you know, the Tank fans get on there and say, well, then you got a question, like, what did Tank mama say to him? Like, should they even fight? Like, his mama probably disrespected him. You like, what the fuck? His mama. but you don't know what she said. Tank ain't got nothing to do with that. Why Tank got to fight him because he slapped his mom? He like, what? You just hating on Tank.
Real talk, bro. I be like, come on, bro. Like, y'all, and that's the crazy part about it. Like, a lot of these fighters that supposed to be dick ride, I like them, but at the same time, I'm not gonna sit there and stunt for them. It's a reason why Tank is probably not gonna fight a Regis Prograis or a Josh Taylor. You know what I'm saying? Or even an Oscar Valdez or Shakur Stevenson. He probably gonna fight Roller, but Roller ain't that damn good.
That's the next fight, Rolling.
It's gonna be Roller. Roller ain't that good, but Roller making a name for himself, talking all this shit.
He gonna knock Roller a short bus drive out. Roller is retarded. Look how he be looking, bro. He look like a mean pale Smurf.
Oh man, Roller, man. He do look like he off.
He like an angry male, an angry pale Smurf, or a white male. You're not white male, but I can't think of a color because since he look like a Smurf. But
Man, I don't even know.
An angry Smurf.
That boy he do look off his head, man. Roller look off his head, bro.
Man,
But
Tank gonna knock his color up, look ass.
and folks gonna be like, oh, Tank knocked out Roller, da 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 da. But everybody know that that Roller ain't that damn good.
Who the hell is Roller? See what I'm saying?
Right? Who is Roller?
This the same nigga damn near. He really didn't win his title. He keep holding up. Man, they know it, man. But see, I don't know. These dudes got access. They be in Las Vegas with these guys. You know, ain't nothing for, you know what I'm saying, Floyd Mayweather and people, you know what I'm saying, slip these dudes tickets to the fights, you know what I'm saying, access behind stage for them to come in there with that bullshit. I seen the best video of a real deal question asking dude. What's his name, bro? Fight Hub TV. Mario with glasses.
Yeah.
He was talking to Ronnie Shields, bro. He did the best interview I have ever seen.
Oh, I think I seen it when he was asking him about Demetrius Andrade and shit.
Yes, he did the best interview I have ever seen a big channel do who was around them ever do, bro. Shout out to you, Fight Hub TV. You are the real deal. I love you, bro.
And you know what? That's another thing too, though. You know, that's a good point that you brought up the media. Like guys that do mess around and, you know, stay in the business for a while and get access to interview certain people. A lot of these guys, they walk a thin line, you know what I'm saying, because they don't want to say the wrong thing and make these dudes mad to where they like, oh, I'm never gonna give you an interview again. You see what I'm saying?
About this, why you think you don't never see Terrence Crawford give a lot of these channels interviews?
Right.
The bullshit they promote. He see it. He said that himself in the interview. He said, why you think I don't give a lot of channels out here interviews? Because I see the biased shit that they doing. It's just fucked up. What's wrong with telling the truth? But you know, if you get slid money, you get slid tickets, you know, you get to go backstage, you get to close up. That's why your channel's so big. You know what I'm saying? All the motherfuckers with channel, I ain't never seen a prediction video. The big channel.
Nah, you don't see. Them big channels, bro. Like I watch them from time to time. But yeah, they ain't real boxing channels. They like fanboy channels in a way. You know what I'm saying?
They just report on the news of boxing.
Yeah, they just report on the news and not even sometimes the stuff they be talking about don't even be news. They just such and such said this. It's like, okay, he can say what the hell he wants to. When he gonna fight?
Man, you know, there ain't no hating on him. You know, shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying will never change your subscriber count. So It don't matter.
Man.
What, but I just see the bias shit that be going on, and that's what made me create my channel. And even though I put my category under entertainment, so that's why when I talk about other shit, it goes up higher, which I hate I did that, but I did it by mistake. But
Man, easy. I'm gonna tell you a boxing channel that a lot of people, I feel like a lot of people don't pay attention. It's called Hidden Gem Boxing. Have you ever heard of it?
yeah, no, I haven't.
Man, this is a real good boxing channel. He don't do like the commentary and stuff like how you do and how a lot of other channels do and just talk about fights. But what he do is like he break down like certain things, certain techniques that happen in fights. You know what I'm saying? He'll discuss like, okay, Tank Davis was seeing Leo Santa Cruz throw this right hand and he got him trapped in the corner. So he timed it, slipping and hit him with the uppercut, whoop, whoop, whoop. And he'll talk about the foot positioning. You know what I'm saying? He'll talk about weight transfer on their feet. You know what I'm saying? When they throwing jabs and shit. Huh?
I like them type of videos.
Yeah. That's man, dude be breaking some shit down. I'd be like, okay. See, that's one of the channels I like. Huh?
What's his name?
Hidden Gem, HIDDENGEM boxing.
Okay.
Just type in Hidden Gem boxing.
Y'all check that out, man. I like watching those type of videos as well. I've never boxed, you know what I'm saying? So that's what gives me my ideas when I create my predictions, you know what I'm saying, from watching and studying, you know what I'm saying? So Hidden Boxing Gym, y'all check out for that channel as well. Also check out for Bushido Boxing, Boxing Logics.
I like boxing. I like Boxing Wave a lot too.
Who Boxing Wave?
Yeah.
Check out for Boxing Wave, and many more. Money Brown TV,
Shout out True School Sports and Mighty Max Boxing too. I like both of them young guys.
Okay. Well, shout out to them too, man. Subscribe to everybody, man. We all trying to eat out here. Everybody got opinions. Some got better, some got worse. But just subscribe to us.
And see, I ain't gonna lie. What made me discover a lot of boxing channels was, and I ain't trying to bash these guys, but watching the LDBC when I started watching YouTube. Because
my favorite channel was 78.
Man, I like 78. I like the 78, but I started to see the biasness in them. I'm like, bro.
That's what, and I got on there and I asked 78 one time. I said, 78, how you create a channel? Me and him used to talk about, because he would always talk about guys who weren't raised by me. And like being raised by my father, me and him would talk in the chat sometimes about that. And so when I wanted to create my channel, because I kind of seen the bias, so I want to make a channel to make my opinion. You know what I'm saying? And so I told him about, like, man, how you do this? And I never heard from him again. And I'm not saying that he was like, fuck you or nothing like that. I'm just saying I have conversated with him before. And when it was time for me to want to create my channel, I asked him about it. I never heard from him again. And that's that. Nothing biased, no hating on 78. I love the channel. I used to get off work, sit in the bathtub, just chill, listen to it. But I used to hear certain things that I didn't agree with. And I was like, no, I want to create me one. And then I picked my channel out. This was in 2018.
Yeah, I like channels that just, just state their opinion, whether I agree with it or not. But I don't like channels that just be utterly just biased, and I don't like channels that just hate on particular fighters for no reason. Like that don't really make no sense to me, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the Terrence Crawford situation. That's one of the things that really opened up my eyes to them guys, to like a lot of guys in the LDBC or just certain guys or whatever. I'm like, man, they really be talking down about this dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
why though? A lot of time, two black fighters.
What's going on? Like, why y'all hate this dude so much? What he do to y'all?
Like, why he just low level? He this, he that, because you know what I'm saying? He a black man just like Errol. He got a family to feed just like Errol.
Bro, that be especially when I get with the Uncle Tom and the coon shit. I'm like, damn, why he gotta be a coon? Cause he with top rank.
He fucking
Yeah.
Bob Errol. He Bob Errol slave.
Yeah, I'm like, whoa, y'all really on some other shit now, bro. Cause you know I'm from the South, bro. I don't really take that shit lightly.
Oh, I'm from Alabama, bro. So you already know. That's disrespect.
Yeah, that's disrespect to the highest level, bro.
In your motherfucking mouth, telling you from the South some shit like that.
Yeah, that's disrespect to the highest level.
Nigga, I'm gonna knock your motherfucking teeth out.
Bro, for real.
Shit like that.
Yeah, bro. When folks start talking like that, it go down, bro. Like, hold up, bro. What the fuck you say?
What the type of shit going on?
This type of shit them old men used to fight about, goddamn. You say
Man,
them guys that's in their 60s and 70s now, they call the motherfucker Uncle Tom, man. It's finna be some shit shaking.
you know, they what they call now, my thing is now with Oreos.
Bro, I hate that term, bro.
Yeah.
I really do. And the reason why I hate that term is that means you expect black people to act a certain way. What is acting black? I hate when folks be like, oh, this person trying to act black. What the fuck is acting black?
To me,
No, you mean,
honestly,
go ahead.
I'm gonna just be real. Honestly, to me, it's in a situation of being ignorant.
Right.
Being loud, being I wouldn't say flamboyant. I'll say just doing too much. You know, that's what black people do. We gotta be real. You know what I'm saying?
That's what niggas do.
If you seen A-Rab walking around with a chain on, with a baseball cap or football cap on, with some Jordans on, and he was outside with a fort on his hip talking shit, you would say what?
I say he a Arab nigga. I don't know, bro, because the way I was raised, bro, I was raised with where
he's acting
black. See, I ain't gonna call it black, because I know too many black people that don't act like it. You know what I'm saying? I know black men that got their own businesses, truck driving businesses and things like that, making moves and ain't really doing that type of stuff. So I can't just call it being black.
I'm putting another aspect. If
you can call it hood.
Okay. If you see a Mexican kid walk around with glasses on, he hang with number of white boys, and he talk to you like he's from the suburbs, like he's from Beverly Hills, like the rest of the white guys that he hangs around, but he's Mexican. This guy wore glasses. You know what I'm saying? He got on khakis, you know what I'm saying? The slacks, you know what I'm saying? No socks. If you were to see him, what would you say?
He's a regular dude. I wouldn't say that, but people would say that, and the Mexicans we'll have heard Mexicans like call other Mexicans like that. They'll say he acting like a gringo.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand it, but I don't know. I guess I feel like my mind is just a little bit more open. Like I feel like it really don't matter what color you is. You like what you like. Just like if you pay attention to, just pay attention to YouTube. I'm subscribed to a whole bunch of YouTube channels, right? Now you know what anime is, right?
Yeah, that's cartoon.
Cartoons. Look how many black people are actually into anime, bro. And you would think that's something that only nerdy kids from the suburbs do.
Black people
nerdy white kids. Exactly. Huh?
We attach to anything with drama and fighting.
Right, but you would think that this is a cartoon. You would think that this is only something that suburban kids like, but it's folks in the hood watch anime. Like, it's a whole lot of black people watch anime. So to me, to me, I feel like that whole acting black or acting white, I feel like it puts you in a. I feel like that's what put people in a box where they feel like they can't do nothing outside of this, that, and the third.
Okay, we got one. Then we gonna get off. We gotta get off this because we talking about it. But at the end of the day, though, on some real shit, watching TV, watching what's on TV, and then acting a certain way outside in public is two different things. Because all black people could watch Seinfeld, but then we could still go out there and act stupid and ignorant as fuck and fight in the middle of the street. You know, what you're watching has nothing to do with the fact of what you're actually out here doing. Our stereotype is that we're loud, we're ignorant, we love to fight. So when you see somebody white, Iraqi, Russian, whatever nationality they're fucking from, out here with a gold chain on and a baseball cap, talking loud and acting ignorant, the first thing we say is, "Oh, this motherfucker act black." So we can't really be mad with the fact of that stereotype because black people act ignorant, loud, and we carry on to that fucking stereotype.
But bro, I'm from Mississippi, and I know a lot of white boys act like that, and this is how rednecks act.
True. But
rednecks do the same thing. They loud, they ignorant, they like to get drunk, get high, and fight. They like to put big ass wheels on them trucks.
the rednecks,
Huh?
at the end of the day, even though they rednecks, what color are they?
They white.
Is that?
They white, but still, the stereotype you described. You see what I'm saying? It can go both ways.
White people trash white people to themselves.
Yeah, they do. They do. They
White
do. They do.
people
They
on
do talk
broadcast
that.
destroying each other and making each other look down in the public. They
Nah,
do
they
it
don't.
to each other. See, we
Yep.
the ignorant motherfuckers that get on Facebook and gotta downgrade and talk about each other like that. They don't do that.
Mhm.
I have never seen a white woman get on Facebook and down her child's father.
Mm-mm.
I have never seen it.
I never seen it neither. You right about that.
Hey, you better take them to another level, chief.
You right about that.
I ain't never looked on Facebook and seen a white woman say anything negative about her children, her children's father, none of that shit. But you get on the blacks, Father's Day coming up. Oh, if my baby daddy celebrate Father's Day, he need to be in jail.
Lord have mercy, man.
Mother's Day, all men saying Happy Mother's Day, Happy Mother's Day, Father's Day. These niggas ain't shit. These niggas don't want to be around their children. These niggas. When he wanted to see Father's Day, you said no. We going too much in. We got goddamn. We going in on another level.
We getting on some real shit out of it.
We might take them to church in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? We just talking about boxing, baby.
Yeah, but back to the if you want to go back to the boxing, man, you know, I feel like that you know, the racism, they'd be like, okay, you gonna categorize this and supposed to be like, well, the black fighters are like this and the Mexicans are like this, and it'd be like, nah, bro, y'all really just be talking out y'all ass when y'all be saying stuff like this. When I be hearing certain people be like, oh man, he ain't gonna fight no black fighter. Even Terrence Crawford said some bullshit about Canelo, talking about some Canelo scared of black fighters, and I was like, hold up, Canelo done whooped on plenty black dudes.
That's exactly what I said. Like I told y'all, I go in on Canelo ass, but I said that's kind of dumb as hell for everybody to be saying. He just recently fought Daniel Jacobs.
Dang, what? Like, hold up, bro. He fought Lara. You done fought Danny Jacobs. Like, hold on, bro.
He whooped Daniel Jacobs, man. Hey, Canelo be having some stage fights, bro.
You think so?
I fuck would think so. I'm Cleo on that shit. I'm the motherfucker. They done
Oh,
broke fucking ball on that shit. I'm a dude on that shit. That boy done had some stage, man. Go watch Kovalev. Bro, Kovalev beat Andre Ward ass. Kovalev jab, knock Andre Ward head back. Canelo was moving up. Canelo ain't no man. Canelo, bro. Kovalev in a real fight would have beat the brakes. Man, they would have, man, bro. Canelo would have left that on stretch or fucking. Kovalev killed the nigga in the ring before, bro.
yeah, he ain't no joke.
Kovalev ain't no goddamn man. He would have beat the shit. Man, that was a stage fight. Why you think Kovalev got 12 million out of Canelo ass?
So he
That
needs some
was
extra for this bullshit.
that was staged, man. You ain't seen Kovalev ass since.
Hell no. Hell no, I ain't seen his ass since. I ain't seen Kovalev ass since. It might have been staged. I ain't putting nothing past these folks.
Yeah, we still going. I'm finna get off in a second though. Shit, it's getting too. It's 2:19.
Yeah, it's late, my guy.
Ain't getting that. Ain't that bad. You know what I'm saying? Think I'm gonna get off about 2:30. 2:30. You know what I'm saying? But I remember they was talking about Canelo fighting Andre Ward. Canelo get his ass whooped. Andre Ward headbutt his ass to death. He's sitting there crying and whining about his ass whooping. Years later, oh, if it was I wasn't in my prime, I would have beat Andre Ward. Shut the fuck up. Andre Ward gonna headbutt and outbox and frustrate and beat your ass. That's all Andre Ward would do to Canelo Alvarez. Clinch him, headbutt him, box him, frustrate him, whoop his ass, think about him for years like Carl Froch, want to kill him, shoot his mama house. Just like Carl Froch think about Andre Ward. That's all Canelo gonna do. Get his ass whooped. But they say he going up fighting this dude named Bilbo. You know. Oh, you good, bro? Yeah, I'm still going in, man. You know, I'm gonna shut it on down now. You know what I'm saying? About to hang it on up, baby. You understand? I thank y'all for tuning in, though. I thank everybody for tuning in tonight. Please hit your notification bells. Please subscribe if you're new to the channel. Also, don't forget about Easy Word Boxing too. You know, that's the new channel. I'm trying to get that up to my 1,000 subscribers. Unfortunately, y'all ain't going on there and subscribing. You know what I'm saying? So I hope y'all go over there and just hit the subscribe button, please. Just take that little time out your day, y'all. Just out your life and do that for your boy. You understand? And hope y'all like us, you know what I'm saying, getting on here talking tonight. Thank you, Chief Red, for your time, bro, for coming on the panel. I also thank I can't remember what was the name. I go back up. Coach Lamont, thank you for coming on too as well, bro. I also thank everybody for coming on the channel, you know what I'm saying, who commented and who's on the live. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. You know, unless y'all really got something else, you know, we get to talk about with the sport. You know, I want to know, is Jermell Charlo gonna give Erickson Lubin his rematch? I want to know that. Is he gonna give Erickson Lubin his rematch? That's one thing I want to see. I think Harrison Lubin is really ready for him. I think it'll be a good fight. I think that's what need to happen next for Jermell Charlo. Unless he got a mandatory. Well, Harrison Lubin is mandatory for the WBC title, so. Maybe so wasn't Lubin versus Rosario Tyler eliminated. Yeah. And Lubin is the #1 mandatory for that belt. And now that you know, a unification fight, you know what I'm saying, for to be undisputed, that trumps a mandatory. So now that he ain't fighting for because they talking about Castano fighting Tim Kazoo, Costa Zoo's son. So that's what should be next for Jermell Charlo is fighting Harrison Lubin for the WBC belt because he's the #1 mandatory. Unless he got another mandatory, they're gonna try to put before that. But Harrison Lubin's supposed to have his shot at Jermell. So I wonder how that gonna go. You know, we gotta wonder about how a lot of things gonna go in sport boxing. But you know, like I said, y'all, it's easy work boxing, man. Y'all please subscribe. You know, when you get on other boxing platforms, you know, in the comment section, tell them to holler at your boy Easy Work Boxing. That helps a lot with the channel as well. If you want to donate, you know where to go. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Stay tuned. This is Easy Work Boxing. I am out.